right back, Charlie. Definitely.
Still the court.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Because you always use that active when defenders. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
People deluded, I'm back.
Ian, chill. My guy. Big up Ian, but obviously people deluded. I'm back again. Now together we obviously will be watching Liverpool against Man City. Appreciative to those of you who are tuned in at this moment in time. People couldn't do it without you. Don't know what's quite happened there. Oh no, I do have a green screen. It's just the Liverpool sign always gets messed up. There's a way to get out of that here. Yeah, that. So people, there you have it. Liverpool signs back. But yeah, as I said, people deluded. I'm back again as usual. Appreciative to those of you who are tuned in across not only YouTube but Twitch as well. One love to you lot, people. Again, I can't lie, it's a privilege and it's a pleasure, and I never want it to ever end. People getting to watch football day in, day out with you lot. Not just watch football, play Football Manager. Watch football, talk about football, everything football, man. And without you lot, it can't be done. So yeah, large up yourselves. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. You can see my team. We just, won 6-0 and that Gabriel's this hat trick, and that the haters will say it's just pre-season. But with Jesus, everything's possible and everything there. From a neutral point of view, Liverpool and City are the biggest and baddest in the league at this moment in time. Funny enough, when I talk to many football fans, a lot of them think, Chelsea might crumble, Liverpool and City might not be as good. So obviously it's a chance to see. You can't draw too many conclusions in pre-season, so we'll have to see. Obviously it's Central C up against the Viking, Erling Haaland. Let's see what's going on. Saying that, we're 16 minutes until kickoff, and I actually do not know the lineup, folks. I'm bugging out as well. This is how I'm tired, people. I didn't even get to eat. I wouldn't even call this lunch. My one, two things to keep me alive. See what I'm doing for the cause. They don't do it like me, man. They don't do it like me. I'm not doing it like myself. I'm actually playing myself because so unprepared. I cannot see what's going on from a YouTube perspective, and I cannot see what's going on from a Twitch perspective because I haven't got. You lot won't see it, but obviously you have to manage it from both sides. One love to the Twitch gang, but yeah. Mods, feel no sort of way as you did in the last live stream. Get the questions and all of those good things going, man. It is what it is. Twitch gang, that's you lot sorted. My YouTube ones. Let's get right in there. 24 likes. We're moving, man. Can we get to 100 before the end of the stream? Jesus with 7 goals in pre-season. Just saying. Come on. DG, tell Arteta to play proper competition. Say you're a United fan. We loaned out the man that smacked up your club. Was it Tavares today? Isn't that went Marseille? I don't hear it. Ten Hag hype, process hype. Cool, because you're not gonna be just like us. It's gonna be wavy. All that passing stuff is gonna happen. But when it's Crystal Palace away, you think Vieira gives a hell about all them triangle passes and the Dutch brilliance of football? Vieira's gonna give us 3 points start this season. It's crazy. Big up deluded pre-season. R9 doing bits. Arsenal back 100%. What going for Shelley and Fraser though? What going for Sterling? Sterling not doing nothing in preseason. I hear that. Recent Europa League champions in Sevilla a couple years ago. Recent Champions League winners in Chelsea. But I hear that, bro. I hear that. Koulibaly hype. You gave Uncle a 5-year contract. He's cashing out. I love it. Uncle Kante gonna finesse you lot. Uncle Koulibaly gonna finesse. Sterling gonna get revenge for what you lot did to him a couple of years ago. Black man can't fool again. It's getting ripped. Line up DG. Let me go on their Twitter account. Liverpool versus City. Can we zoom out? Because what we can actually do is the lineups are here for you lot. Tab police, leave me alone. I was uploading cut up clips from the live stream for you lot, but it looks like Alison's got issues. But what's that Kelly? Oh yeah, send the lineups if you've got that though. I'll copy and paste it in. But what's all that about? Adrian, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago. You know, normal service resumed beyond that. Diaz, Firmino, and Salah. It feels weird looking at Liverpool, definitely going into Liverpool City with no money. And obviously, you can't not speak about Liverpool and City and not speak about Gabriel Jesus. You know, as somebody said, he started off his Arsenal career in terrific form. You know, he's probably someone that City are missing in that regard. Zinchenko as well, I'm here to cap. Obviously, Cucurella, whether they get him or not, is a completely different entity. It seems, apparently, I saw on The Athletic, I didn't read the article, but I followed them. It said that Brighton have cancelled negotiations at this moment in time. Cucurella has handed in the transfer deal. But they've gone with Cancelo at left back, Walker at right back, Diaz and Ake as the centre halves. Laporte's out. Edison at this moment in time. You know, Grealish starts on the left. I think Jadon Sancho and Grealish, they're Manchester wingers. I know one plays for the Ops. I heard United lost today as well. I think they're gonna do bits this season. Mahrez has signed a new deal. He's got to prove why. Haaland is there. Central C, no start. Klopp doing the hype thing about he's got to settle in that. He's got to adjust in that. Obviously, you know, he's right, but the agenda has to agenda. Central C. You're not starting. Adjustment hype. Liverpool players, it seems like these lot bang every second they sign. The minute they sign for the club, they turn lit. Like Diaz, like Salah. Agendas have to agenda, man. DG, did you hear about Ox's hamstring injury? Rotten luck for the lad then if he's picked that up. Rotten luck, man. Pool looking meaty. Bit harsh. Sorry, people. You can see the benches as well. Joe Gomez and that. Let me pattern it like that for you lot. Klopp may have been on Twitter too long. Pool looking a bit meaty. Both keepers out. Raw. That's harsh, man. Edison's there. Klopp knows the whole world is ready to cook Nunes, so he benched him. Never. Top blue, you don't get girls, bro. You don't sit here and lie, man. You're hearing all my streams, man. You don't have a life, bro. Top blue, you're gonna get done like that. That's the new agenda against you. Behave yourself, buddy. Let me go on Liverpool. I just prefer it on Twitter, man. I like the graphics and it's looking a bit basic. Right, shout out to Jordan Henderson. 450 appearances for Liverpool today. Crazy. It's written in the script he scores, isn't it? I swear this is community should go straight to penalties. I'm here for that. I swear English Super Cup and that. Arteta pattern certain teams that are starting today. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, lovely penalties and that. No talk. Marcel, that's one for you, mate. Let's go on City. Obviously, City, you gave us Gab Jesus, so I hope you lot win today. The link up is crazy. You know, I'm going to give you Saka Sue. Haaland has automatically won the first. You know Haaland's won the first battle, in it, people. He's won the first battle no matter what you lot say because Haaland's not running. Darwin, why are you running? You're not going to get no brownie points for beating Arsenal, and that, I tell you. But let's get a bit more drip, man. That's City's lineup. So, yeah, as you can see, once again, Henderson, Walker, Diaz, Ake, Cancelo, Rodri, Bernardo, Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Mahrez, Haaland, Grealish, Ortega, Moreno, Phillips, Stones, Gundogan, Alvarez, Foden, and a bunch of City youngsters make up the bench, people. Wilson Esperan's kind of lit still. And Pep seems to like him. I don't think you're going to get him immediately be thrown in there, but he's a fullback. Whether they get a fullback's another question. Shout out human being. Come on, man. DG. Shout out to Twitch ones. Man like DG, how's it going, mate? It's going cushy, man. I saw my team win. Here to see a good game of football between you lot, innit? Simple as, really. And top blue light, bro. DG twerking for City. Bad man don't twerk for no one, blood. This man dig a D light, bro. But away from that, but so actually, what? So I should support Liverpool. I ain't supporting no one. If City lose, agendas. If Liverpool lose, agendas. But you lot ain't dropped nothing. What you lot done for the ends? You lot ain't brought Live Arsenal nothing. They've given us Zinchenko and Jesus. What have you lot done? Gomez ain't starting. You could do with that. I'll take that. You know, I don't really want your youngsters, Harvey Elliott and Jones hype and that. Could do with a Trent. No player, but 3 subs incoming on Twitch. Road to 10k. We got American Gunner, my guy, man. When we make it, you're one of the first guys to get applauded, man. Shout out you. Put in a shift, especially because you're stateside. Haaland, 86 goals and 89 appearances for Dortmund. He's crazy. Liverpool almost gave us Suarez. Yeah, but today, what you did? You should have told Mane, come over these sides. Xhaka or Henderson? Hendo. Don't really want any, really, but yeah, Hendo. But if you're playing Chelsea or United, Xhaka. I'm just saying. What else you lot saying? What is going on in the world of football? Almost hype. We stopped Spurs from winning Champions League. Don't forget, you're ungrateful. To be fair, that's a shout you did. Because we would have had nothing to say against them. True, we are being you know what? May the best team win. You're right, man. That's a good point. You lot fight out amongst each other, man. Liverpool did pay 30 million for Ox. All right, man, you cool, man. Whoever wins, innit? You lot, it's like two of your friends fighting. You lot sort that out. Sorry, people. I need to clean up. I feel like I'm dying. Not eating for you lot, man. If we give you back Ox, no. He's one of probably the only players in recent years that I can't say significantly improved. Like, I know some of you lot are Liverpool fans, and forgive my ignorance, I'm not following the club like that for obvious reasons, but if I ask a question that used to be asked with Arsenal fans, there must have been some Liverpool fans. What is Oxlade-Chamberlain? Is he a right back? Is he a centre mid? I guess Ox goes through patches where he's fit, he's unplayable, things are going on, and then he gets injured, and that's all that happens. Now, Liverpool's a big move for him. I think his move to Liverpool sums up where Liverpool and Arsenal have gone, because it used to be neck and neck between the clubs, and it looked like a sideways step at the time. So Ox has glittered trophies in that, but are you right back, centre mid, wing, or what are you? Remember that time when Deezy was eating a mess and man got onto you? Yeah, come on, man. Sometimes the net wins, bro. You was there doing it as well. Spurs roll, man. Allow me, man. Jonathan Antonio, I can't lie. Did you man win today? Because it's pre-season, but agendas have to agenda. I need to see. Did United win? Ten Hag and that? They did. All right, fair enough. Someone lied to me about United lost. Oh, they did lose. This is bugging out. Oh, United are party, bruv. They're doing big things on the internet. Look, people. Sorry, but why is it saying United 1-0 but João Felix scored? What's all that about? The Glazers are beaky. But anyways, I hear it, man. I hear it. What, Fred got sent off? Not Fred. The best midfielder in the Prem. Not Fred. Left-footed hype now. Fred's lit, man. Fergie tax. Oh, don't say. Did they have they had Granddad Fergie in the ground? Bro, they're rubbing out Fergie, They're making him go and talk to Ronaldo. They tried to bring him to the training ground when Bellingham went there. They're always bringing him out of the care home to get smacked up at Old Trafford. Oh, leave Fergie to enjoy his retirement, man. Leave him. See how Wenger, regardless of what's going on with Arsenal, he's cooling. He's looking more of, he's looking bright, and that you lot leave Grandad alone. Shout Fergie. Rah. Sacco, you're moving crazy. Your mad boy Xhaka is much better. Henderson more mobile. I think Xhaka's got more tech than him, but would I rather, yeah, I'd probably rather Henderson, English tax. Bit more mobile and that. Kind of knows he's rubbed and that. It's kind of cool. Xhaka was moving like Kevin De Bruyne today. He was moving mad. Donny's 85, just give him Star Dog and sit him in the goal. You're deep, man. Look at all he's giving to the Premier. You're talking about giving man Star Dog. You're a couple years ago when you're still thinking that's flavors. I don't know about that. I see someone commenting that, but yeah. 10 minutes, get your peas in. Gamble responsibly. Fergie shouldn't be outside. Leave Uncle, man. Get him chill. No Sancho tax. Fair enough, my guy. I think Jaden's going to cook this year. I think Grealish is going to cook this year, personally. Hate Grealish has to cook. Because at this moment in time, they've let a couple of players go. They've obviously said, Mahrez, you're staying. Grealish, you can do a thing. Bernardo, you going Barca. Barca going to be able to money launder and get you. Are you staying? What's going on? I don't know. But saying that, where's that comment about injuries killed Ox? I think it did. He could have been a real player. But saying that, I always think football fans, we don't stop and give players credit for actually what they've done. Ox has been a Premier League footballer for one. He's been capped by his country for two. Obviously, he weren't really a main guy like that for Liverpool winning the trophies, but he's won the trophies. A couple of FA Cups at Arsenal as well. He's had a good career still. Don't think he's fulfilled potential. He's a bit like Theo in that, what are you, bro? You know, towards the end of his Arsenal career, Oxlade-Chamberlain, before he actually left, was he not playing right and left back and that? When he was doing back three. Big up yourself, my dude. Liverpool 2, City 2, Liverpool to win on pens. I hope it's a decent final. I'll be honest, Liverpool. You man, last couple finals, it's been rubbed. Like the last couple against Chelsea and that, they were dead. It was dead, man. It was dead. It was dead. The FA Cup was dead. The FA Cup was dead. Fair enough. I think Liverpool lack real flair quality. Yeah. I'm with you with that. Like, obviously, Fabinho's cold. Thiago's cold. Henderson, you know you need them English sort of dons in the team. He gets it in it, but apart from Thiago, no one's really wavy. And you could argue that Liverpool kind of know that because it's like Liverpool aren't really buying no one for the sake of it, really and truly. You know, they tried to get Bellingham. That one day is probably going to remain hot until he decides his next club. They tried to get Tuchemani, different profile, but, you know, completely different profile, but they tried to get him. So they probably are looking for that blockbuster sort of done. Appreciate that, man. Without you lot, it's not possible. Haaland will be in Virgil van Dijk's back pocket. Battle of the man buns today, man. Battle of the man buns. Let's see. I think Diaz is going to move lit. For me, what is it? Firmino thing? Because obviously Mane's dipped. In fact, I'm capping. I forgot Nunes is there. What, Nunes off the bench? Masterclass settings. Klopp's doing the Wenger thing, man. Oh, he needs to acclimatise. I think if he had a better pre-season, he would be doing better. Like, Panther aside, Klopp clearly knows there's a lot to work on with my man because he keeps saying things like he needs more support, he needs this, he needs that, he needs the third. Thank you very much for Thingy reminding me. Now that it might no noodles today. Not with you lot, man. Everything's risky. I spoil pause. You lot were pressuring me. I ate some noodles, bro. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's so crazy. Well, I'm just about getting away with some peanuts, man. Super noodles. Shout out Central C, man. You lot funny, man. Shout out Twitch, guy. Let's get what channel is this on? What, no Sky Sports? It's on BT. What's going on? Where is this? Oh, okay, ITV. Almost didn't get the memo. But obviously, people, you can't look at the lineup no more because kickoff is imminent. In fact, it's nowhere near imminent. It's still on adverts. I'm still in the mode where I'm watching this on streams. We've got a couple of moments to take that in. One love, Rems. One love. I was getting scared. I was like, what? Is this a paywall they pull it behind? Then I get zanged. I was thinking, it's not on BT. It's not on Sky. It's not on BBC. What's going on? Fair enough, ITV. Curtain raiser of the season. English Super Cup business. Obviously, some big clubs have won this. You know, it was one of the first trophies Mikel Arteta won. I ain't got much, man. I ain't got much. I have to cap. If you're looking for streams, do up his goal coming out the tunnel now. Yeah, I'm watching on TV, man. Still on ads. Oh, this is bloody brilliant. Shout out you lot, man. Top form as usual. Chelsea first pre-season W yesterday, played well. Boy. Did I get the voting done? Where YouTube's concerned, the vast majority of you think it's a landslide for City, you know. 76% have gone with City, 24% obviously gone with Liverpool. Wow, people think this thing is a walkover. Shout out the Twitch ones. Shout out everyone watching the ads as well. You're right. It's showtime in a second, people. Obviously, let me give you one more dosage of the City lineup. I'm going to have to cut that soon as kickoff really is imminent. Edison, Walker, Diaz, Ake, Cancelo, Rodri, Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, Mahrez, Haaland, and Jack Grealish. And that Haaland-Grealish partnership is going to be something to terrorize Premier League. Adrian, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson make up Liverpool's back five. Midfield, Henderson, Thiago, and Fabinho. Up front, Firmino, Salah, and Diaz. I almost said Mane there, people. So, usual suspects. If I'm City, bro, and the best of days you can score goals, respect to Adrian, but come on now, ask questions of that. You're not the first choice keeper, and for a reason. I'm sure you're a good guy in that. What happened to the other you? Is he leaving? I'm sure Adrian's not the second best keeper at Liverpool. Ain't they got Irish you? It's normally for the cups and that. Liverpool will kick off here, people. Appreciative. Please make sure you've hit the like button, Twitch gang. Make sure you're participating, comments, opinions. Moderators, keep the polls going. Let's go, man. Kickoff is imminent. Come on, ref, blow the whistle. Polls. And there we... Oh, sorry. False start. This is how you know I ain't seen football, proper football for time. I forgot we do the knees and that. Crazy. Now I think we've kicked off. We really have now, people. We're there now. So, yeah. Chelsea really had Koulibaly doing last man tackles. Chelsea are bleeding. I see a couple Chelsea content creators making see how Koulibaly basically played like 2 minutes against Arsenal. See them making compilations. Where this game's concerned, Luis Diaz, and you know, if you're Diaz, if you're Firmino, you've got an opportunity. You know, if Darwin Núñez is moving shaky, if there's no Mane, make it impossible to this point for Klopp where maybe Darwin needs to adjust, but you're undroppable. Firmino's arguably playing for a new contract, and Liverpool could be in here. Thiago cannons off a City man. Bernardo Silva thumps it clear. Pardon me. Haaland galloping forward. Matip on the case. Can't lie. Matip can speak German. Obviously, being there at Schalke, you need to be doing the shithousery tactics, man. Trent Alexander-Arnold throw in. Come on. Trust me. Adrian should balance out the entertainment with Núñez. Trust. But saying that, football's a funny old game. Adrian could turn around and be the best player on the planet today. The Haaland Mazda begins. I mean, I know you're going to score against Arsenal, but I'm not going to give you credit for that. Adrian trying to do the playing out the back team. Matip learning very quickly that, you got to help your teammate. Matip, it's a throwing in a dangerous area. I know Adrian's guilty because he's doing that where's my options thing. Some of you play like that. I heard that's how Top Blue plays. Fabinho mops up. Prevents Bernardo Silva from doing anything. Liverpool could be on the counter. Meaty from Diaz tries to buy a free kick. Didn't bang. Haaland hype. I'm here for agendas, man. I know Gabriel Jesus is going to get agendas. I think Haaland's going to bang. I can't lie. Darwin Núñez right now is looking fugazi. I think he'll score goals, though, man. Liverpool taxes. So you have to try really hard not to be an attacking player and score goals at Liverpool. They haven't got the biggest of squads where the attackers. Mane's dipped. You got the two fullbacks providing. Salah on this right-hand side. He's only got Firmino to him, so he's going to have to do the solo thing. Firmino's done that. He's done well to keep possession. I think Henderson's put the ball in. It actually looked terrible at first, but it's trickled through. Cancelo tries to keep it on. Well, I mean, you can see both teams are not fully matched with a couple of touches early on are baggy and that. Diaz needs to hit the gym. I saw your question. It's gone. Here's one. Odegaard or Thiago? Thiago, bro. Thiago been doing this thing for years, bro. Odegaard's lit, though. I'm not saying he's the best in the world in that, but you clearly understand football. If we're talking about IQ and that, Odegaard's lit. Terrible attempt at switching play. Kills Robertson, and it will be a throw-in for City. They're looking to take it quickly. Kyle Walker. Mara is asking for the ball. He says, no. Kevin De Bruyne is there. Haaland could be in here. Oof. Poor, really. Kevin gets the second bite of the cherry. Thought Haaland was offside. He doesn't get involved. Fabinho, lovely pass. Salah, bring that under. Salah keeps it. He's got a lot to do, though, down this right-hand side. Mohamed Salah. I can't lie. That's meaty from Cancelo, And it's gone wide. I can't lie. It looked like classic Mo Salah. He did his fullback. Everyone was just waiting for him to open the scoreline. Fortunately for City, it's gone out. But forget Salah. That was lit from Salah. He's onside in that. It's a pass from Fabinho. Brazil thing. December 2022. Let's not talk too much. Too easy from Cancelo there. Khalid pass him. And if you know what, that's kind of poor. It's the target. It probably is 1-0 Liverpool slightly. It's not at this moment in time. Diaz tries to clear his lines. Fabinho and De Bruyne is quite even. Mahrez keeps it in. City in possession. Haaland on his back. That's a run, Oh, Kevin has to get that through. You'd bet your bottom dollar on Kevin De Bruyne fielding that pass through. If he does that, Haaland's on his back. I can't lie. Arsenal not even playing. I'm shook at this Haaland guy already. I'm seeing the runs. He's like a horse. It's brazy. You get no brownie points for scoring against Arsenal and that. I don't see it. Well, Ivan Toney does cap on that, but he's looking scary, man. I hope when we play City, he's going through that. He hasn't found his form and that. It's brazy. Free kick to Manchester City. Haaland's looking mad, man. He's scary. Kevin De Bruyne. Don't know what he tried to do, but he tried to do something, man. No Alisson in goal for Liverpool. Ake on the pitch. Yeah, City have finished. That's deep. He didn't deserve that. What did he do to you? Man in his business, man. 44 likes, people. Can we get to 100 for the end of the stream? Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Meaty from Robertson, really. It'll be a throw-in for Liverpool, but it's in a tricky position. I can't lie. I hated being in these sort of scenarios as a fullback. Bro, Nunes, the way Nunes is moving, we might be able to do the Buki thing. The Buki back free. Rob Holding keeps him under his pocket. Rodri, it's a bit scrappy. Mahrez, Kevin. I can't lie. Every time Kevin's looking for Haaland, you know, that Kevin De Bruyne Haaland partnership, that Grealish down the left-hand side is crazy. Firmino's fouled there, ref. Good foul to win for Liverpool. Looks like City are starting to take a bit of control. But Liverpool do look good on the counter, as they always do, especially down that right-hand side. Want to see Saliba comp at halftime. Hey, we got the YouTube cousins involved. We can't. Cancelo throw in for City. Nunes may not score, but he'll give Salah a lot of space and keep the defense occupied. Mali, you're right still. But you know, when it comes to agendas, we're not here for that, bro. That's a Lacazette thing. Oh, yeah, he's good for the young players. Smith Rowe and Saka, that's dead, man. But he's cost 100 million. Goals. It's about time Liverpool got a striker that didn't bang as well, man, or a signing that didn't bang. Everything bloody works for them. Diaz, you know, it's like he's been there for a minute. Half their signings, man. It's about time someone struggled, man. I'd say Fabinho first 6 months. It took him 6 months to really acclimatise, but generally it's all lit for them. Jota was, you know, obviously he's not playing today, but he was all right. Henderson loses it. Grealish, I can't lie. Grealish, first time he's touched the ball. David Beckham. I'm capping. Firmino. Salah. Ooh, that the pass was on there. He didn't do it. Matip. Hey, apologies. Man said Matip. Beanhead looking like a beanhead. It's actually Thiago. Should have guessed by the height. Virgil van Dijk asks for it. Thiago attempts to switch play. Finds Trent. Trent, first time to Matip. Liverpool taking control of proceedings. Matip. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Didn't bang. Occupy space. I trust we're not here for that, man. Jesus does that. We want goals, brother. That's dead, man. Looks like City are missing Zinchenko on the left. I'm here for that. To be fair, without Zinchenko, you could argue City don't win the league. You know, he come off the bench with a couple of them and did quite well. Oi, Bernardo's a madman. Nerves of steel, balls of steel. Man are doing crave turns in their own area. If he wins the ball, it's curtains for Edison, but that's why he's playing Premier League and I'm commenting. What a player Bernardo is, and he's a player I wanted at Arsenal when he was at Monaco and that. Watched him all the way from, you know, the European Under-21 Championships for Portugal. He's crazy. You can see City are missing Jesus Zinchenko. Already shameless season. Run it up, man. Run it up. Run it up. What, they're missing Arteta? And you're right with Jesus, because, you know, Jesus always turns up for City. I mean, Liverpool. Big game player he is, bro. Moving like Lowski with the free shoot. Crazy. No one beat my BM. I don't have one, though. Kevin De Bruyne! Shanked wide. That's two good chances. I can't like that weren't as good as Salah's chance, but both teams show why they're threats. And it would have been poor from a Liverpool perspective. Fabinho and I believe Van Dijk, none of them taking responsibility. It's a corner. To be fair, Virgil van Dijk's done well. He's got a nick on that. I didn't see that first time round. We defo miss Mane. Bro, yeah. Keen to see what you lot do, man, because obviously Liverpool fans are going to ask the question, why did we spend money on Nunes if he doesn't score? You know, I'm keen to see what you lot do with Firmino's contract. Apparently, you lot said no to Juventus. Kevin De Bruyne delivers. Ake, yeah, man. Tato couldn't get nothing on that. Shout out my guy Phil. You've been missing. Still shout out Phil, man. City will win all day long. Oh, my shout out to you. P, you're right. I don't know about the choice of emoji on Bernardo, but you're right. Bernardo's a bowler. More like what Manny said. Bobby silky. And why I look at Bernardo, it's a bit like David Silva. It's not a height thing. They're on this. That's why, to a degree, obviously, you need physical players in physical games, and City have that now with, well, previously for Fernandinho, they've got Phillips and that, they've got Rodri, quote unquote, but he gets it. So when I look at Odegaard and Fabio Vieira, bro, it's nothing to do with your height or your physicality. You need to be on this. Firmino couldn't find the on-running Robertson. He still has possession, however. Can't lie, Mahrez, Grealish, ain't really seen much. They ain't really seen much of the ball. From a Liverpool perspective, it looks like that right-hand side could be one. And speak of the devil, the pass hasn't quite come off. But that's why Trent's a good player. He's turned a poor Thiago pass into a good one. He's made it look wavy. You can see both managers off their touchline making full use of their technical area. Thiago finds Salah. Can't lie, is Trent fully fit? He ain't really running forward too much. Robertson, poor from Salah, really. He's forced to cross it first time. It's a half-decent ball. It's cleared expertly by Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne does well, really. Mahrez. Haaland, can he? Haaland, get your head up. Haaland's done well. First time we really seen him. He keeps it moving. Grealish. The done from bend it like Beckham on this left-hand side. Grealish. No, bro. Stop coming inside. Pause. Be more direct. DG, who you got on Football Fantasy? I'll be real. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to see who won the league, the Deluded League last year. I'm going to follow your thing. I can't, I'll give up with the FPL thing, man. I tried, man. This. It's just heartache, man. Shout out my guy, Coach Gerald. He's a bang out of that. Make sure you join his. He takes it seriously. Link me up. Any links? I am watching it on TV, but if you got links, share that up, people. Don't be a Scrooge. Ake. I know some people were wishing bad on him, saying the City are going to get collapsed. He's done all right so far. Rodri looks to clip it over the top. Is he offside? Mahrez, apologies. Walker is offside. Grealish going to be wavy this season. I was about to mention Odegaard. Like, even it seems a bit harsh sometimes, but Bernardo is the type level Odegaard should be looking at, as you should. You know, in any industry of life, forget football, you should always look at who the best are. Really, you know, if I was a rapper, I'm going to look at who the best rappers are and try and see if I want to be the best businessman. It might not be the same industry, but what have they done? What mistakes have they? It's logically. So you're right. 100%. But I think it's more Arsenal thing as well as it's on Odegaard. Like City, you've got to be ferocious with it. They're like a hunting pack off the, you know, City, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say on the ball they're not exciting, but for me personally, it's everything they do off the ball and have done since Pep's gone there that amazes me. Robertson, can he keep that in? I can't lie, people, I know Robertson's quick, but his teammates are killing him. As you know, how you pass to your teammates sets them up really, and, you know, you're not giving him time to control it, pick out a pass and have some options, man. Grealish walking annoys me, not going to lie. Oh, wait, yeah, so like I said, City off the ball are one thing. And I always wonder, do you truly have freedom as an attacking player at City? Because as you know, if you don't do what Pep wants you to do, you're clipped off. Like, how much freedom does it give you? Probably gives you a lot, because once he says, you know, he makes a big song and dance about the final third. Liverpool have won another foul in a crucial area. Too much pressure on Grealish. Probably, but it comes with the territory. And Grealish, you know, he kind of accepts that. You know, Darwin costs 100 million for Liverpool. Jesus might not have cost the biggest money, but with what Arsenal need, there's pressure on him. You know, it is what, and there's many other examples. It kind of is what it is. It kind of, you signed up for it, innit? And I mean, to be honest, if he needs advice, I know it's a different position, but ask Van Dijk. At the time, people were saying legitimately, so, oh, is it a lot of money and this and that? Whether Van Dijk's worth it or not, it's not a talking point. It might have been if he was shit. Robertson, that's a decent ball. City win it. No offside. Firmino keeps it alive. It's falling to Salah on his right-hand side. Doesn't pull it into the box. Firmino lays it off first time. City. Ooh, Thiago, silky. Firmino skips past his man. Almost loses it. Trent. Both teams quite rigid off the ball, not allowing their opponents to really get passes going through central areas. It's all out wide. Liverpool have lost the ball here. Kevin De Bruyne has lost it. Even when he loses it, he doesn't lose it. I don't know what the ref's on there. He's lost me. Yeah, you're bad, man. I can't lie, Darwin, ain't it? It's crazy, man. What is everyone's thoughts on the game 30 minutes in? Not really too many thoughts to have. Kevin De Bruyne had a chance where Van Dijk got a little nick on it. I personally think Salah could have put Liverpool ahead. I think both teams have jabbed. There's not really been anything penetrative. I think you've got to give both teams a pre-season tax. You can see not everybody's fully fit. Some are fitter than others. You know, in terms of, you know, you can play as many pre-season games as you want, but the touches aren't as silky. It's not as quite intense. I do think naturally with it being Community Shield, the players know that. Trent, that's a lovely ball. Robertson, that's poor from Robertson, you know. I don't think the offside flag comes. Robertson, you shouldn't be going for goal there. He puts his thumbs up and acknowledges that Klopp as well. Fantastic ball from Trent. Fantastic. I mean, is it really fantastic? Trent doing Trent things is not really amazing anymore. When you do it 100 times, it's a good run from Robertson. He needs to head that back across. I know as a fellow fullback and a Sunday League fullback, you know, our days in the box, we never know when we're going to get goal scoring opportunities, but the angles are against you. If you score, it's bloody fantastic. He puts that back across. Maybe, just maybe a teammate does something. Nonetheless, it's still 0-0. Mahrez drops a shoulder. I don't think that's a foul, ref. Whoa! I did think Thiago dived in, but I think Mahrez has gone down a bit easy there. I know Thiago's reputation probably goes against him. That's probably one thing he can't do is tackle. City's attack ain't been the same yet. We scored the most goals in Europe and won the league. King Dave, what does a king statement? I'm keen to see, obviously, Zinchenko, Jesus, they're used in big games and that. But I'm keen, but I think City are a good example of making full use of the squad, and them two were kind of key players. Pep's too intelligent to not have some bookie plan, but I'm just keen to see. But yeah, if you said that, he got you there, people. Grealish on this left-hand side. Plays it inside. Rodri, you going to have a shot? You just say that ish for Arsenal. Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Not seeing much really in threatening areas. Mahrez tries to pull it into the box. Cannons off a red shirt. Looks to keep possession and does. I mean, that's what Firmino gives you, you know. And Diaz. They're like piranhas mashing in work defensively. To be fair, Haaland's got very good ball control for a big guy. Didn't think that was his game. I mean, I think on the counter, I think the positions he runs into wide areas. I think for Haaland, though, he's got everything he's known about football, things that got you to this point, things that they might have praised you at Dortmund, everything, a bit like Grealish, you're going to learn football. That's what the sort of manager Pep is. Everything you think you know is a lie. Pep's going to retrain you, and it's from a selfish point of view. Haaland's doing the right thing, bro. Man's in his early 20s. He's, done his thing at Salzburg, plays for his country, did his thing at Dortmund, pick up 1-2 trophies at City, learn a hell of a lot over with Pep. And the conditions of that contract are kind of set up that if you want to go Real Madrid and these things, when the time comes, it happens, isn't it? Pep's still there. I don't want to say Pep doesn't put up a fight to keep players, but it's like, all right, if you don't kind of want to be here, you can cut. I think City are lit in that regards, man. DG got City supporters. I got everyone, man. Appreciate everybody tuned in. How long you lot gonna keep Mahrez for, City fans? We got a link up going at Arsenal. Couple Gundogan, come man. Make it happen. Bernardo, come man. If you want a real challenge, sign for us, man. Come and build something with your former coach. It's easy to play for City, man. Can you show that you can do it on a cold night at Crystal Palace? No emotions from a King. Pep looks vexed. If looks could kill a couple, man would be dead and he'd be in Belmarsh. Free Red Boogie. Does Haaland adapt to the Prem straight away? I think he's got everything. I think if he isn't going to adapt straight away, or if it isn't going to appear he isn't, it's because he's going to relearn football, and probably he looks like a madman psychologically, but psychologically, if it's just on terms of ability, he's got everything to thrive in the Prem. Let's be real. People with half his skill set. He's ferocious in everything he does. He gets in the box well, but you know, with City service, you're always going to cook. It's harder to fail. A bit like Liverpool. It's hard. It's very hard for Darwin Núñez not to be lit there. I can't lie. He does look a bit like a South American Lukaku in that. But if you could just score goals, you can get a blessing. Grealish keeps possession. So I think he's got all the conditions. Bro, you're mad funny. I don't know about that, but I appreciate that, man. Mahrez. Rodri. For extra live streams and videos, subscribe. Appreciate that. This ref needs to let the game flow too fussy, wanting to be the star. Bro, the ref's catty, man. He ain't seen a game in years, man. He wants everyone to remember. It's getting scrappy. Fabinho taking no prisoners there. Thought Diaz fouled his man. They're scrappy as hell. There's playground football. It's getting ferocious. City win the first battle. Kyle Walker trying skillers. Does well. Loses it, though. It's getting scrappy. It's getting scrappy. It's getting up a bit. It's going up a bit in terms of tempo now. This ain't at Wembley, is it? This ain't at Wembley, is it? I just clocked. This ain't at Wembley. Where is this, people? Man City. This has to be in Cardiff or something. Where is this? This ain't at Wembley. This ain't looking like Wembley. I'm just deep in all of this. Where is the community ball over the top? To be fair, you know what? If I'm City, I'm a bit more peed off. But Alisson, if you didn't know nothing about football, just no disrespect to Alisson, but I don't know that you're arguably third choice at Liverpool. You're probably there because you're a good guy in the team. Salah takes his throw in quickly. Henderson, he's got to cut it back to Fabinho. No, he doesn't. It's evaded everyone. Ederson touch takes it off course, and it should. That's another good chance that goes begging for Liverpool. Diaz, is it movie settings? Salah, is it movie settings? Diaz, is it movie settings? Bernardo, clamping, man. Diaz tries to hold it up, doesn't hold it up. City win it back. Bernardo, ref. Smart foul to win. Where is the community shield? Didn't even get to finish my question. Team like Liverpool, I can't lie. If I was a Liverpool fan, if I was Klopp, I think my team should have scored 2 goals here. It's a good touch from Ederson there. It's a fantastic ball by Henderson. Ederson doesn't get that touch. It doesn't, you know, as you can see, it's just gone behind Diaz there. Decent 19 minutes, I can't lie. From a neutral perspective, you know, you want to see a bit more goals. You want to see, you know, these are 2 very good teams. You definitely don't want to see a game start like this in the Prem. King Power Stadium. So it's like, shout out Leicester. How'd they get the bans for that? How'd they get the co-sign for that? Why is it at Leicester? They're trying to fund transfers by all means possible. Why is it? All right. Why is it at Leicester? Shout out Leicester, my guys. Henderson, I don't know what he was doing. Hero ball didn't quite pay off there. Diaz doesn't look like he fancies it up against Walker. What do I know? He's kept it ref. I think that's City's ball, you know. It's not. It's Liverpool's. City don't know how to act with a proper 9. I kind of like how City just give players just about any number. I think too much is made of numbers. Don't get it twisted. The number 1, the number 9, number 7, there's, number 5. There's certain things. From a selfish point of view, number 13 is kind of peeing me off. Alisson's wearing it. It's my favorite number. Date of birth and that. Trent Alexander-Arnold swaps play. I mean, Diaz, I'm a bit disappointed. You ain't done none of them heel controls. You ain't done no-look passes. No, nothing. Salah in possession. Side to side by Liverpool. Trent. Oh, it's deflected. It's 1-0 Liverpool. They've drawn first blood. That's a fantastic run of play. Fullback union. Trent Alexander-Arnold looks like he's shushing the City fans. Liverpool have drawn first blood in the 2022 Community Shield. The Reds have shown it's a Suru thing right now. Good play, really. So, that was a good passage of play from Liverpool. As I said, this right-hand side. I don't talk for free. I said this right-hand side. Well, I do talk for free. I love you lot, yeah. But you get the point. Let's see the build-up. Initially, Trent swapped flanks. Diaz has done quite well. Just as I said, I saw no-look passes. He's giving it to Thiago. Thiago's found Salah. Salah's found his right-back brethren. And he's whipped it in. He's taken I think, Mr. GB in Ake is not looking. Maybe the dreads got in his way. Has it come off him? Has it come off? I don't know who it's come off, but it's a goal in it. Doesn't matter. It's a cup final. Doesn't matter who scores, how he scores, just that you score. Yeah, Ake is slight. I mean, they could be pricks and say it's an own goal slightly. They could act if they wanted to. But I'm not sure Liverpool give a flying monkeys. Liverpool have drawn first blood, and it's a world-class player. The best fullback the game's seen in a hot minute. And Trent Alexander-Arnold. Wait, maybe Chelsea fans are counting their blessings. Nunes is off the pitch and Liverpool is looking like a top Premier League team again. Bruh, man ain't even got a chance to play in the Premier League and the agendas are agending. Looks like Liverpool are taking over the King Power Stadium, hella flares in that. And it must be lit for Trent, man. Could you imagine? I've come through the academy. I can't lie, Klopp's looking bewildered. Pep doing the typical faces they do in the Prem. The Prem football's back, people. Footy is back. Careful, Southgate. Southgate, are you watching? Southgate must be the only person in the world who doesn't rate Trent Alexander-Arnold as he should be. All this talk on defending and all this is what it is. Fullback union were the most important players on the pitch, and we've typified that. I mean, not as good as my team, though. We both hit it first time. That's Bandili, where my thing was different. Midget goalie tax, but still. It should have been at OT. The women's final is at Wembley. Yeah, but 2 in 2 days, man. There's bands there. I'm in Leicester as well. Should have got tickets. Right, why are you in Leicester? Okay. Away games and that. Okay, that's why you're giving it the picking. You're in the room with the John saying, oh, look, DG knows me. Shout out Top Blue and that. Oh, friends in that. You said that Grealish does well. Haaland, oi! He looked like he was going to take everything. Van Dijk says no. I thought Morris handballed it there. He's about to get savage. He didn't want it and he loses his seat. Anyone got a link? I'm watching this on TV, my dude, but share up the links if you got that. Thanks in advance, folks. If you have a link and you're using it and you're not sharing, I hope your link stops working. We haven't got space for selfishness in this world. Edison. Raw, Grealish beat Trent. I mean, Trent ain't having to do much defensively, but Grealish ain't getting no change out of that. And I don't think, I think they haven't really asked any questions of Trent. I think you need to get Cancelo and Grealish going in more infield, Cancelo providing the width, Kevin or Bernardo pulling out there. I don't think they've got any of that going. City could be in here, though. Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, I see what he tried to do. He tried to sneak it and go near post. He's kicked it out wide. They could have been in. Liverpool at times have been a bit shaky and it's self-inflicted. Adrian, I don't know what he tried to do there. Mahrez has found Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, I thought he would have went far post. He tried to snake it. I thought he would have went far post to cut in. He's tried to be a hero. Another chance goes missing. I don't know you, Top Blue. You haven't got, you're part of the football Twitter, the Avilas thing. I don't know you now, I'm playing, man. Oh, City could be in trouble here. Henderson has to get a better pass. Diaz, you have to get your head up. That's poor. It should be 2-0 Liverpool. Firmino's got too much to do. Meaty, it's a corner. That's poor. Against the run of play, that was dangerous. It's starting to open. It's end-to-end at this moment in time. Ake and City's back five in all sorts of problems. Diaz has to pass that 5 years ago. And when he does, it's slow. He gives Firmino too much. Firmino's done well to even get a free kick, really. I mean, a corner. Nah, they're lying. He didn't get the corner. Right. I thought that was a corner, so that's even worse. Total Sport Tech if you're looking for such. You got to, man. We don't need to, bro. If you're not sharing, come on, man. We haven't got room for selfishness. Because if it was me, I'd like help. Haaland made a good run there, Mahrez. Didn't play it. Eventually finds Grealish. Jackie boy. What are you on? Firmino not here for none of your nonsense. Bro, what was that noise? 1 second. I don't know what trying to burgle into. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good, postman and shit. Well, I was going to get Kalas. We're back again. Robertson. Thiago. Nah, Top Blue, don't do my guy, man. Don't act up. It's all entertainment. It's all it's banter. Chelsea fan, I can't take banter. Allegedly, Laporte is injured, bro. It's been a good start. Obviously, you want. I'm not sure if you're a Liverpool fan, or City fan, you definitely want more goals. But from a neutral point of view, you probably want to see a lot more goals in this. There's been half chances. I wouldn't say there's been clear cut, an abundance of clear cut chances. But as I said before, Liverpool's goal went in. I thought they could have scored 2 before. Kevin De Bruyne has had a number of chances, and he should do a lot better if I'm honest. But it's still 1-0 to the Liverpudlians. Diaz in possession. I mean, Liverpool have gone to sleep a couple of times in defence, couple of brain farts. Do you know what it is as well? I know it's not really that much of time, but these guys go from playing Premier League where you got to concentrate every game to pre-season where, let's be honest, you don't have to. And you're kind of asking them to switch on as well. Again, for the game like this, probably it takes a lot of mental fatigue. That's, there's no excuses for that. I don't really believe that. I'm just playing devil's advocate, especially where these two teams are concerned. Kevin De Bruyne, he's gone for the cutback. Who am I to say what Kevin should have done? But it just felt like if he whipped that for the on-run in Haaland, and it's 1-1. I wouldn't say Liverpool in the clear yet. Trent. What's that? Brain farts from both teams to a slight degree, man. Shout out Jing as well for that one. Don't know what that is, but yeah, man. Shout out to you, my dude. Lowski and fire inspired food. That lamppost up top is hindering City Bears. I respect it. Because I know Jesus ain't going to get shown no love. They got this Alvarez done. Clearly must have impressed Klopp. Pep to some degree. Crazy. Rodri in possession finds Edison. DG, watching these two teams' highlights are lacking the centre mid position. I mean, you're completely right, bro. Midfield battle is it 9 times out of 10. Strikers might get the headlines. I know Trent scored. Defenders win you titles, but it's the midfield battle, and I do think we've got some good midfield players. And I'm not obviously we're not going to get to these two lots level, but you need that. What is Arsenal's midfield? The best pivot right now is Xhaka and Partey. You're kind of signing up. I'm not saying you can't get top 4 with them, but you're kind of signing up for certain things. Kyle Walker's got no options. Good galloping run. Fullback Union. Battle of the Love Island youths. Kyle Walker goes backwards. He kind of kills Mahrez. Mahrez didn't want it. Thiago, not known for his defending, mops up very well. Captain Fantastic, Jordan Henderson. Firmino begging to be fouled again, wins a big, big foul for Liverpool. It allows them to get further up the pitch. City starting to get frustrated. Rodri asking the ref what's going on there. Deluded, what's your take on Arsenal's pre-season? What is there to say? 1 defeat, scored a lot of goals, a lot of good attacking partnerships all over the field, developing. I still think there's a bit of brain farts defensively. I look at the Nuremberg game. I look at I know it weren't the strongest team, but Orlando, couple of moments, but so far so good. There's a bit more togetherness. There's a bit of optimism, but yeah, man, so far so good. You know, Jesus doing his thing, Saliba doing his thing. Yeah, bro. You know, a bit concerned-ish because, you know, I know, you know, Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Tomiyasu, Tini, they're all in training, but none of them are in the team, innit? I know we're never going to see everyone fit, but I want everyone of them fit, man. Saliba's taking his chances, bro. That's all you can ask, bro. Take your chances. Yeah, it's just preseason, but give the manager a problem. You know, like obviously, if Tomiyasu's fit, in an attacking sense, Ben White's probably better than him going forward, but I'd prefer Tomiyasu. Just one of them players, they're calm, innit? But give Arteta something. Arteta might think, you know what, I have to keep Ben White at right back because I want to play him. I can't disrupt Gabriel and Saliba. And likewise, I think fans fall for that same trick every year. They forget it's naive to think Arsenal's players are going to stay fit. The more games you ask, as we saw last year, the more games you demand of these players, the more man are going to get injured. So you need to be able to play. Good ball over the top here. Mahrez, good save by Adrian. But as I was saying, Ben White and Gabriel and Ben White and Saliba, you know, the partnerships that Ben White gives you with Saka and anyone who plays on the right, Zinchenko and Martinelli down the left, or whoever at left back, Tierney and whatever, the many things you could do. You know, you saw Jesus who's got to be able to link up well with them. He's shown he's a predator in the box. He works the wide and probably more highlighted today, the more wide left row a lot more today, but he gives you all of that. That's one thing we don't have. It's too predictable. It's too stale. I do think we need enough. In an ideal world, I would like 2 8s and a 6 so we could have more physical presence in games. And I also wish that we could dominate games from a tactical point of view and a technical point of view, but we can't, innit? So, yeah, man, but we need problems. You know, Ben White might genuinely keep Tomiyasu out the side, and it's a big season. You know, these two teams playing in front of us in City and Liverpool, I never hear their fans moaning, oh, I'm sure they probably want Joe Gomez to play more, but they got Joe Gomez who can fill in that right back and left back. Great play from Thiago. They brought in Calvin Ramsey, who aimed at bringing in depth there. Trent is Trent. They've got Kanate, Gomez, Van Dijk, Matip, all can play centre-back. Probably a next reborn I'm forgetting. You need depth. Liverpool playing, you know, Liverpool do 3 things right and the 4th thing isn't good enough. Silly from Trent there. He's giving the ball away initially and then it's offside. I can't lie. Trent's gone to sleep since he scored, man. It's crazy. So, yeah, man, I want to see partnerships. But, yeah, in an ideal world, I would like to see certain things, but can't have it all, can you? That segment. So yeah, man, big up you lot for tuning in. Ake ain't it. Don't know why they didn't start Stones. DJ, I think Gakpo will be a good winger for Arsenal. I mean, if they've scouted him and done their due diligence, then I'm here for it. For me, we've already got congested wide area. And when you look at Jesus and Ketia, Smith Rowe, I'm not saying that's lit, but they can all play wide areas. I'm sure in a year's time, I'll be like, we could have got Gakpo. He does look like them players there. If he goes Dortmund, he'll become lit. But for me, if you're going to bring in players for already congested area, you might as well bring in better than we have. I'm sure in hindsight he'll be better than Pepe, but I'm ignorant because I don't know about him like that. But is he better than Pepe for all his faults at this moment? If not, what's the point? City on the counter-attack here. Haaland, good defending by Robertson. He's done just enough, really. Haaland's done well to still get the shot off, but that's where us fullbacks are underappreciated there. You know, he's just done enough. But again, Liverpool, since scoring, they've looked vulnerable at the back slightly today anyways. Haaland, why didn't he head that, lad? Mahrez headed it. Why didn't you head that, lad? You're a big tree trunk of a player. Why didn't you head that? Oh, what that? Big chance. Why didn't he head that? Battle of the man buns. Haaland's done very well to get that shot away before that. You know, Robertson's gone down. He actually fell down. Brought like, you know, it's like Jogba against Adama, but he's done enough. Why did he try and fly kick it into the goal? What was that about? As great as Haaland is, things like that probably show his age there. 74 likes, almost at 100. Robertson tries to clear his lines. Oh, Diaz, that could be a better ball. Ake's done well. Can't lie, Ake's looking a bit mad. City looking like a circus right now. Trent sloppy once again. Grealish and Mahrez not in the game at all. Haaland might mess City's fluidity up. You're on him, man. DJ's too funny. I appreciate that. Hey, brother, with City's lineup, they wouldn't be 1-0 down so soon. Who's your money on? Well, I thought City. I was going with City for giving us Jesus and Zinchenko, but like Marcel reminded me, Liverpool prevented Spurs from winning the trophy, and most importantly, the Champions League. So it might have to be a City, Arsenal to Liverpool figure right now. Cancelo cuts inside, not really too much options on. Finds Grealish, finds Kevin De Bruyne, cut out back to Adrian. Adrian, boy, if you're a Liverpool man, you're happy for Adrian because he's been allowed to build up confidence. Yeah, City have had chances, but the defensive frailties haven't really been because of him. He's played a couple of passes that have put Liverpool under pressure, but generally he's done all right. Really. Haaland is left-footed, yeah, man. DG, I would rather us go get Maddison than Gakpo or any other winger unless it's to be fair, Maddison can play out wide, but he's not a winger, and apparently Newcastle bidded for him today. Hey, I don't know what you're saying there. Hopefully you're saying nothing offensive, my broski. If you are, right back at you. Mahrez been smoking too. Hey. Edison in possession. I think Jesus will be way better than Haaland. I don't know, man, because Haaland's going to score bare goals. Jesus. I know he started off in a great vein at Arsenal and he just needs a platform, but hasn't really displayed himself for being a goal scorer. Salah puts the ball in. Ake heads it clear. It will be a throw-in, however, for Liverpool down this right-hand side. I said this right-hand side is looking like the area where it's going to happen. Okay, he's nervous. I think he always plays like this. Is he nervous or is that just him? Luis Diaz. Oh, kind of killed. Thiago's been good in couple incidences, man. I mean, you're always going to say that about him. DG link, please. Share up the links if you got them. I'm watching it on TV, my bro. Okay, is Meads. We dodged the bullet with that. Dodged the bullet. You wanted him, though. Because you're Chelsea, even though you're right. I mean, I wouldn't understand. If Chelsea signed Ake, I understand it from a depth point of view, but the money they're asking, you might as well let them Academy brothers get a chance, really, and focus your efforts on the more upper class ones. Diaz. Walker. Back to Diaz. It's on ITV if you're looking to watch it on TV as well. João Felix scored in his 30-minute cameo. What's Haaland's excuse? I hear it. Ake. Cancelo drops a shoulder, glides past it. That's poor from Henderson. Trent, can he defend? Cancelo's done well there. Van Dijk, the only one clearing it like a grown professional footballer. And that's what I don't talk for free. What did I say? They got to get things going down that left-hand side. They've got to get Cancelo providing the width, Grealish in the pockets. Boy, can't imagine there's been too many shots on target, technically. I probably will be standing corrected, but yeah. So far, so good from a Liverpool perspective. Bearing in mind, there is only penalties. There's no extra time, people. So, yeah. Cancelo again on this left-hand side. Tries to find the on-running Kevin De Bruyne. It doesn't work, but he wins the second and the third. He's done very well. City should have took the free kick. Haaland. Mahrez. Can he make a shot? Mahrez lengs it. Cannons off Robertson. Probably should have taken a free kick now. It's still here with Kyle Walker. Ball into the box by Kevin. Nothing comes of it. Where is he? City defo should feel hard done by. Apparently, Pep said, why would he Haaland not adapt well to English football? He's going to adapt well. There's no problem at all. Fair enough. Edison for Man City in possession. We're on the eve of half-time, people. About 6-7 minutes. Cancelo tries to play a ball over the top. Who has he found? He's found Grealish. He's got a lot to do. He's got Matip and Trent on his tail. Cuts inside. Finds Kevin De Bruyne. Lovely play from Kevin. Finds Mahrez. Mahrez, he knows you're going to cut inside on your left. Mahrez, meaty from him. A Wolby-esque shot. Needs to do a million times better. Not ask the damn question of the 50-year-old Alisson. Too gazy. Boy, a bit disappointed there's only been one goal. Hey, mods. Them things are getting in the road. Galatasaray calling Morris harsh. If Grealish is playing for Arsenal, what would the narratives be about him? I reckon it'd be a lot of negative. Of course it would. It still kind of is at City. 5 minutes until half time, folks. Appreciative to you lot tuned in. Smash the like button if you haven't. Twitch gang, keep doing what you're doing. Edison. Haaland and Hope didn't bang. World Cup winner Brazil. City, Grealish. They have to make something count here. Grealish. Haaland. Oh, horrible touch from Haaland. Absolutely appalling touch. But City still have it. Mahrez up against Robertson. Oh, wrestler. No, I thought he was playing for a pen. City faint appeals. That was dead, though. Wait, what? Is the rest having a look? Nah. It was my thingy, man. AirPods. But I ain't with that 5 seconds. They could never get a penalty for that. Mahrez is asking a lot. I don't know what's going on. Is the ref having a look? No way. I think he is having a... No way. But Trent's down. So is it a Trent injured thing? I think they're having a... That's a Zang. If that's a pen, football's lost it, man. Or is it to do with Trent? I think it might be something to do with Trent. I don't think Cancelo's done anything there. I don't think it's a VAR thing. I think it's seeing the Trent and well, I think it is VAR, but not for that. And it doesn't seem like anything's happened. Liverpool have a throw-in. Can't be a pen. Van Dijk. Been one of the only ones in Liverpool's defence switched on, if I'm honest. In a defensive sense. Edison. Okay. Edison. It's all mad. Carl Walker. Couple of moments until half time, folks. Peanuts are keeping me alive, man. Yo, I went to my first Arsenal match today. It was sick. Would have been better if I wasn't shook at the top of the stadium. Shout out to you. Why you shook, man? Grealish. Shady 1-2 being played. Liverpool clear the lines again. Fabinho. Salah. Going on a mad run. Ross. Salah just savaged Bernardo Silva. Eventually, the get back was complete. Bernardo's cold, man. To say Bernardo's cold is an understatement. 20 more likes and we've hit 100, folks. One love. That touch was horrible, man. City in possession, folks. Still nothing to really scream and shout about for City. He just gets it, man. He's like a little mini coach on the football field. What I want to see, I like to see intelligent footballers. Cancelo. Checks in off the left, puts a cross in, more hopeful than ever. Robertson ain't got eyes in the back of his head. Conceded a corner. Hey, is this to score more than Haaland and Núñez? I hope so. I'm here for it. Agendaville. On boys. Corner from Mahrez. It's a decent one. It's a decent knock. Fortunately for Liverpool, it's met the head of Firmino. Lovely touch by Bernardo Silva. Diaz makes sure it goes out. Also, Kevin De Bruyne. City have got to do a lot better in the final third, man. Bernardo Iniesta, come on, man. Iniesta. Bernardo's cold, but come on, man. Come on, bro. Iniesta, you know, he's a big man for Bernardo Silva. Respectfully, Bernardo, you're wavy, but Iniesta's a big youthie. Can't talk to him. He'll probably tell you himself. No, that's no disrespect. You just come on, man. Can't talk to them, buddies. He's lit. He's different. The hardest working YouTuber I know, Kante needs to start saying he's the Premier League DG. One love, my guy. Appreciate that. That's funny, man. I know Emre did a lot of Kalas at Arsenal, but one thing he was right about, man. He tried to grab Fabinho. Certain man at the time were not hearing it. He tried. That'd have been lit, man. Cancelo, I don't know what he tried to play there. Matip's on the scene. I didn't expect to be so high up, but separately, Jesus, Partey, and Saliba were class. Class. So I might need to clear up them mad things. Don't need this. This time next week, we'll be in, you know, seeing if Arsenal won or lost. Thiago, Salah could be in here. Mohamed Salah. Well, that's terrible. But Salah is into the hands of Edison. Cross did not bang at all. At all. One bit. And Liverpool have won it again. What's going on from both these teams? Thiago. Firmino. No need to put it in the box. You're winning 1-0 on the eve of half-time. About 15 seconds. If the chance presents itself, then it does. This is something Arsenal needs to look at. Game management. You look at some of the times Arsenal conceded goals last season on the eve of half-time. Like the Chelsea, the Spurs one really peed me off when we conceded the third. Because that, obviously, the game was done, but it's how you're doing this thing. What fan are you? But I love football. Pardon me. And that puts an end to the first half. Pardon me. Statistically, to be fair, not too many stops in play. Alexander-Arnold's goal in the 21st minute has put Liverpool ahead. And again, Liverpool 1, City 0. I'm looking at shots at this moment in time. City have had 8, 3 on target. Liverpool have had 6 shots, 1 on target, and took advantage of it. Possession, 42% for Liverpool, 58% for City. Corners, Liverpool haven't had one. City have had 2. Crazy. Kevin De Bruyne has had a number of chances. Haaland's put himself about. Luka Modric, mate. Hope Haaland looks like this at the Emirates or worse. Not going to lie, City missing Sterling and Jesus. They are probably missing Sterling's runs off that left and his directness, and they are probably missing Jesus in that regard. I've seen enough. Bring on Alvarez. Sub on Alvarez. Clean up the mess. Kevin De Bruyne, the hoofball, is it working? Fabinho and Konku, Zaha. Emery had the recipe. They just didn't trust him to cook. To be fair, he knew what he would like. I wouldn't have trusted him to cook either, man. You're right, though. Emery's ball was horrible. Emery ball was horrible, bro. Fugazi. It's all mad. Shout out Gabriel is this, man. Well, my striker could never. My guy with a back by now. Some of these one of them Haaland touches was baggy, trampoline settings. Horrible. Klopp knew the angle. That's why certain man never played today, man. Adjustment hype, time hype. He knew the angle. But yeah, let me go get some more refreshments, people. I mean, Trent's goal was good, but it weren't better than the 1-goal season wonder. Trent rise up. Trent never made the run like that, though.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Still the foot.
Shit, hey people, I didn't even know that was on loop, boy. That must have killed you lot, bro. Apologies, man. That must have killed you lot, bro. I didn't even see that at all. That was a mazza, man. But yeah, halftime settings where it's concerned, folks. Again, we haven't seen much again. It looks where the goal really came from, City's right hand side. City's left, sorry. Don't even know my left and right. City's left, Liverpool's right. The ball to Salah is always on, as ITV are showing, as I said during the game. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Charlie was a good player. Nah. But I can tell you for free, I went for goal. But regardless, it worked. Haaland had 8 touches in the first half. Ball didn't sound pumped enough. Hey, I can't keep attacks. Wait, you can only play what's in front of you, man. NFT settings soon learn. RIP Jose Antonio Reyes again. Completely off topic, people, but it's sad that he lost his life so soon. Noodles and Haaland might just win Chelsea the league. Crazy. Again, big up Clement. He's dropped some links in there for you lot if that is what you're trying to obtain, people. It's not been any. What's going on in the world of football, man? Go on Sky Sports. Charlie Cresswell scored in his debut for Millwall. Late Felix strikes, sinks United as Fred sent off. Leicester have rejected a £40 million bid for Maddison. Fair enough. I see Company won for, Burnley won 1-0 against Huddersfield in Company's first game as gaffer. He's already improving the diversity quota. Cucurella's handed in a transfer request to try to push his Man City move through. Rebecca Vardy has lost the Wagger for Christie High Court libel battle. Crazy. Marseille still ain't giving up on Saliba. Good luck, man. Don't think my eyes can handle Nunez and Haaland on the same pitch. You lot are harsh, man. No need for that. Mad harsh. Crazy. We got 100 likes. Ooh, 92. We're moving. Second half needs to start, man. Again, when these lot play each other in the league, you want to see a lot better, but it is what it is. Shout out to you lot. Appreciative of you lot being tuned in. Let's move that over here, in fact, so then I can actually look at things that are going on. Goal.com, what's going on here? No, please, I don't want any cookies. Not really anything of note to speak about. Leicester rejected a bid from Newcastle for Maddison. Apparently, Alex Ferguson is returning to Manchester United in a decision-making capacity for the first time since retiring as a manager. But they need him. Everton are looking at Billy Gilmore. Celta Vigo could get Menguesa. Fair enough. But then Leicester are set to extend an offer to Maddison over a new contract. He's got 2 years left. Chelsea are prepared to let Timo Werner leave on loan, and it could also include a buy option. He's in both Juventus and Leipzig's list. Nothing close to being completed yet. Newcastle are monitoring developments allegedly. Kepa could be going Napoli. Crazy. Slow news day, mate. Haaland had 7 touches in 45. He's moving like Aubameyang. Where they underestimating you? Who? Think Everton will get relegated this season, DJ? I don't know, man, because it's a bit like last year. There's a couple of teams that could be in there. Obviously, I don't know how much losing Rafinha and Calvin Phillips is going to cost Leeds, and I don't know how they're going to replace them. I can't lie. I don't think Leicester will go down, but it looks a bit. Sly looks very collapsed for Leicester at this moment in time, and if they carry on with how they were moving, then I don't think they're going to last long, really and truly. So it might get long for them. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, the teams that just come up, they're always going to be in that. I was speaking to my friend about this yesterday. He's screaming he's screaming Southampton. They could be in it. They always flirt with it. Ronaldo posted a picture training with United's 23s. Nah, they don't underestimate me. Or if they were. Man, I'm calling Haaland Dolph Ziegler. You gotta love Premier League fans, man. Central C, Ziegler. That's a good one, That's a good one. That is a good one. Triple H hype. I swear Haaland always does the WWE celebrations and that. I'm here for that. Jesus, just please. Will De Jong go to United? I think it will get done, but what do I know? I'm not no one that knows about football and that. All depend, he's not trying to lose his bread in it. And would you either? Would you want to let in your early 20s, bro? I don't care how much it's about the club and that. I'm not letting Barcelona not pay me 17 million. Or try to have the best of both worlds. Ask United to cover that tab and say for the inconvenience, I need to get thingy. You might not be able to pay me 17 million, Barca, but you got to give me 5 or something. Because think about it, in any other walk of life, if you're and I know it's not as simple as this, but if your employers are saying, "Oh, we can't pay your wages at the end of the month, but you still go work," and you're seeing them go out and do certain things, bro, I'll be saying, "What's going on there?" It's trying to play their game, and I'm right here, or wherever it is, man. So yeah, Everton could be in that, especially some of the signings they've been linked with. Boy, we'll have to see, man. Big up you look for tuning in, people. Apparently, Barca offered him 7 mil. He said, "No, bro, I want all my bread." Barca can offer me 7 million. But Man United take on the 17, and then Bob's your uncle. Really, I want my bread, bro. I don't care how, bro. You can make sure, just make sure it's ran to me before I die. In it, you can pay me over years for your kids, but bro, 17 million. You know, the young son might be a footballer. 17 million, depending on how you play it straight, bro. That's your son's grandchildren, bro. 17 million quid, bro. Fuck that. I think the unpaid wages and money story is made up. Look how many players Barca have brought in so far. It doesn't make sense. It's true, and the truth is, we'll just never know, innit? We just never know. But if it is based on what we hear in the papers and that, then it's fugazi. Arteta's allegedly confirmed further signings en route. I hear that. I hope so. Apparently, Yaya Toure is in. Man said Yaya Toure. Yaya Sanogo is in advanced talks to join Moroccan side Raja Casablanca. All right, dude. Do your thing. Second half soon upon us, folks. Calvin Phillips warming up. I don't know if that means anything. Crazy stuff. 45 minutes of football left, people. If it stays like this, the first silverware on offer for the season goes to Liverpool. Klopp standing with his players. Where's Pep? Can't see him in sight. So mad. Let's see what the second half is saying. Yeah, I'm a ref. Come on, ref. Darwin Núñez holding bench. Right, you're kind of far from Shepherd's Bush, my guy. What's going on? Hear that? Wait. Come on, ref. Both sets of players are back out there. Come on, ref. Hurry up. Second half finally kicks off. We're back underway, people. City have kicked off because Liverpool kicked off in the first half. Liverpool are winning a goal to nil. Liverpool are winning a goal to nil. City are trailing by a goal. It's 1-0 that separates these two sides. And what is currently the difference? Haaland gets another touch of the ball, header, and this time he's lost it. Luis Diaz in possession. Finds Robertson. Robertson attempts to clear his lines. Is that clearance going to go far? Nope. It's gone to a sky blue shirt. Bit of head tennis now. Under me, Firmino in the trenches. City have regained possession and got out of there quite expertly. Hey, man. What's going on with these bots in the chat? Can you say hello? My neighbour's all right. Some weird playing going on. But anyways, Grealish in possession. I think Grealish just needs to be a bit more aggressive in everything he does in the Prem. Rodri, that's a ball, you know. Mahrez. Oh, Adrian saved it. It looked like Haaland wanted that. Kyle Walker steps in front, wins it. Kevin De Bruyne wins the second. Liverpool win the third. However, they're still in their own half. Ruben Diaz, I don't know what he tried to do there. That was meaty. Grealish didn't want it one bit. It's gone out of play. Apparently, Kieran Tierney was involved in Arsenal's post-match warm down. Whatever that means. Marie's refused to join Fenerbahce. I mean, I would be angry at you, but I can't be. But you're not gonna get the money. Them sides. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, they're loud, bro. Loud as hell, man. They're the reason I think there should be school 24/7, man. All these kids need to be in summer school, son. Cheeky little bugger. I remember I went to collect my I hung clothes out to dry. I see him using my football. Like, pass that, blood. Well, ask your mum for that for them keys, man. Robertson, Diaz on this left hand side. He's got bare things to do. Needs to get his. I can't lie. He plays with his head down too much. He's still got the ball, but how long? To be fair, that might be a free kick. Maddison over Telemans for me, but for Arsenal, Telemans. I hear that. I hear the logic. Apparently, Crystal Palace cooked whoever they played. Free kick to Liverpool now, folks. Trent and Robertson, usual suspects over it. Hey man, they both bet. They're both better than Hudson Odoi and them man there at your club. Hell of your wingers are not cooking right now. Can't lie. I saw Martinelli go out. Robertson is to the back post. Fabinho, valiant effort. I can't lie. I can't move it like Chuckle Brothers, man. He's completely took out Haaland. And Salah has that's a ball from Salah. It's still in play. City finally cleared their lines. Liverpool's time to keep City penned in their own half. Henderson with a Henderson pass. I don't know what's happening with Cody Gakpo, man. Seems like one that's always linked. I'd rather not, but yeah. City in possession, folks. Specifically, Ake. Plays it sideways to Diaz. Diaz. Edison. Skips out Ake this time. Kind of kills. That completely killed Cancelo there. It's gone out of possession. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people. Appreciative in advance. Thank you in advance. Still 1-0. It's looking like it might. I know it's only just about 5 minutes into this half, but it's looking like that might be it, man. Looking like that might be it, folks. Salah up against Cancelo. He's by himself. Finds Henderson. Crazy. Game's gone a bit flat, if I'm honest with you, folks. Minor, though. Nothing to report on Gakpo. Again, yeah. Free kick to City. When it starts getting to the 60th odd minute approaching an hour, I know there's been a half time, but these lot are probably tired. Alvarez warming up. Keen to see what he's about. Clearly impressed, Pep. You ain't gone alone. Touched by Cancelo. Finds Grealish. Grealish keeps hold of it. Fouled unnecessarily by Matip there. No need for that by Matip. Probably a bit into that. Free kick to City. Want to know what they can do with it. 2 good matches after this. Ajax, PSV, and I believe Leipzig, Munich. Pedri or Foden? Pedri, bro. Corner to City, by the way. Pedri, bro. Pedri. Big up Foden, he's lit, but Pedri. Can Foden even talk to Gavi, even though he's good? Nothing to do with Gavi. Gavi's unlucky that Pedri's there. Hey, played by Trent. Can Salah protect it? He loses out. Van Dijk wins it. This time it's a City, man. Oh, great touch by Thiago there. It's getting a bit scrappy now. Grealish has it. Recovers it for City. Looks like Cancelo was fouled. He is fouled there. Ball's been kicked, ref. Firmino aggrieved. Ruben Diaz restarts proceedings. Cancelo playing a lot more centrally. Kevin De Bruyne has taken the half space for him. Kevin De Bruyne. Cancelo once again. As much as I love fullbacks, I've said Cancelo's name far too many times. Where are the other dons? Bernardo's playing a different sort of role. I don't think Ake's as expansive on the ball as Laporte, as Stones and that. And I think it's kind of harming the build-up play. Not saying he can't pass. Edison, is that a ball? No. Van Dijk reads it. Matip sweeps up and he gives it to Fabinho and play continues. Fabinho kind of kills Robertson. Robertson, apologies, Diaz keeps it in. Robertson now in possession. Gone a bit flat. Where's the subs for both teams? Need a bit more energy in this now. If I'm honest with you. Long ball forward. Oh, to me, Diaz. Oh, yeah, get your head up, Diaz. He does. Salah, can he bring it? Oh, Salah's got a lot to do. He's forced him out wide. Salah in a good position. Oh, kind of killed Henderson there. Henderson, you should have taken a tumble there. You should have let contact happen. That would have been a pen. Salah, you're a good player, but the skillers are tired, bro. Passes the ball. That was horrible. Henderson, back to Mohamed Salah. Trent, is he going to smack it? Is he going to get second? Trent, cannons off a City, man. He's still alive here. Thiago will keep it in play. Trent. Oh, he almost found Firmino expertly. Crazy. Robertson. Diaz gets something on it. Kyle Walker sweeps up. Bernardo, are you going to get there? Thiago. Oh, good little battle by him and Thiago. Even. Crazy. Firmino giving me Lacazette vibes this game. How you rating Haaland's performance so far? To be fair, 5 out of 10. I know he's hardly touched the ball, but I don't think he's been terrible, agenda aside. I think the one big thing I would demand better of him is when, if he just headed it, it would have been lit. But he did something else. He tried to do some madness. Bernardo's found Kevin. Grealish been a bit passive today. Too passive, man. Grealish up against Matip. Be aggressive with your actions. That's aggressive. It's only Haaland's in there. Better pass to Trent or Kevin, man. By far. Come on, man. Not saying Trent can't pass, but there's definitely way more variety in what Kevin's doing. Don't want to get carried away, but Arsenal are better than both these bums. I hear it. Pre-season optimism. I hear it. I'm here for it. I mean, if I'm Adrian and I get a clean sheet against City, I'm laughing personally. Henderson. Van Dijk. It's very, it's lost a lot. Both these teams are probably thinking. Don't forget, if you're on Twitch, to subscribe with Amazon Prime for free to support the channel. You're going to need that if we're going to watch All or Nothing, the Arsenal edition with me. Firmino flicks it on. Can Henderson keep it alive? He can. Henderson is probably the wrong guy in them positions there. He's killed Salah. Grealish taking no prisoners there. Liverpool need Núñez firing. I don't know how they're going to replace Mane's goals. They're going to need to find a way. Do they get around it? If my man's not moving lit, do you just do the Jota, Salah, and Firmino thing, or Núñez, Diaz, and just keep it moving? Or do you put Salah back through the middle? Diaz, a bit too predictable by him. City have possession, but for how long? Diaz. Don't know what he tried to do there. Can Kevin get that? Can get that. Where's the runs? Haaland's offside. Grealish, what is that? I can't lie. That was stupidness. Kevin had nothing to do there, and he's giving it away. Diaz. Robertson. Decent ball in. Can't lie. Cancelo probably could have done better if he was given a shout. Pull it out for a throw. Wasn't given a shout. Has to concede the corner. Oh, you know, and City, you know, it's very self-inflicted if you end up conceding from this. Foden and Alvarez coming on. So you'd imagine that's Grealish and Haaland, in my opinion. You never know. Foden off the left. Trent Alexander-Arnold to take this set piece. What a player Foden is. Darwin Núñez coming on for Liverpool. Being briefed of what the gaffer wants from him by his assistant. Trent to deliver. Not the best of deliveries by Trent. Salah. Well, Alvarez is 30, man. But I want to see him come on. You'd imagine, I'd imagine Haaland and Grealish. Easier to get them two off. But I don't know. Mahrez could come off. I don't think he will. Right, Darwin Núñez being spoken to by another gaffer. Number 10, Mahrez. Well, yeah, Mahrez is actually one. So, yeah. Grealish and Mahrez. Well, fair play. You know, Haaland's not going to come off. I guess they're chasing a goal. Alvarez can play out wide. You are right in that regards. Which Foden going to go out wide and there's a tweet to the system. Foden's still holding the number 47. He has to make it iconic at this rate. Alvarez's time. Clearly impressed in pre-season. He's getting a start here. Darwin Núñez is coming on for Firmino. I think he's done all right today. You know, won a lot of fouls, cute little fouls for Liverpool. You know, not really had much to work with in front of goal. These kids outside having the time of their lives, aren't they? Shout at them. Darwin Núñez. Here it is. Trent Alexander-Arnold throw on. Approaching the hour mark, people. Diaz. Matip. Van Dijk. Goes back home to his goalie. To be fair, Adrian's done all right, man. So, you know, let me not speak too soon. Adrian. Foden gets his first touch. Rodri. Boy. Arsenal are winning the league. These two teams are meaty. This game is meaty. Prepping my Núñez drafts. I hear that. Robertson. Diaz tries to play a 1-2. Giving Robertson a lot to work with. Robertson still managed to play a ball forward. Núñez could be in here. Ake's about to get savaged. The touch didn't help him. I don't think there's no... He's offside anyways. Núñez, you're shameless. You can never even say it's a pen. It looked like Edison got all of the ball there. Touch wasn't good enough. In the Arsenal match, I didn't hear any animosity towards Partey. DG, how we celebrating when Arsenal win the league? We need to do a mazza. To be fair, that's a good run from Núñez, man. Ake should have been in all kinds of trouble. The touch has killed him. Oh, to be fair, he's got a shout, you know. I stand corrected. Oh, no, I'm right. No, I go with my initial feeling. See how the angles can manipulate. One of the angles looked like Edison completely took him out, but yeah, it looked like Edison initially. I felt he got the ball. He did get the ball. He's shameless, but you need that. Intense pressing. Oh, that's not a foul. Núñez, that was a good way of winning the ball back. I don't know why that's been given as a free kick. It has, though. Boy. City in possession. Can't lie, it's gonna a bit flat, man. Very flat. Still killing me that Cancelo is the number thingy. Mahrez round the back, Walker round the back. I mean, man said Mahrez, he's off. Walker, apologies, people. This camera angle is not the best, and everyone's starting to look the same. Diaz, skinned his man. Rodri got skinned there. Rodri's knackered, man. Diaz, he killed it, ruined his good work. He has found Salah, but the chance is kind of done. Fabinho. Matip. Henderson. I don't know what he found there. Henderson loves them crossfield hope passes, man. That was quite meaty still. City back in possession, folks. Henderson is looking knackery. Brazy, man. Still think there's more goals in this game. There needs to be, man. Tired legs can create mistakes. And if you've got fresh legs, you know, you can take advantage of that. Walker tries to find, I think Alvarez is giving him a lot to work with. Welcome to the Prem. You're not going to finesse Van Dijk for that. Adrian. Well, he's giving it away, man. Kevin De Bruyne, a stinker right now. Pep in deep conversation with one of his coaching staff. Don't know what the plan is or what they're debating about, but debating about something. Kevin De Bruyne, not quite been on fire like he was in the first half. Fire's an extreme term. Cancelo, City's number 7, tries to swap possession and switch play. It doesn't happen there. They need Alvarez off Haaland in a 2. I thought that was going to be it, but Pep in it. Maybe Robertson's going forward too much and he just wants to give him something to think about. I don't know. Folding on this left-hand side. Poor pass from him. Salah. Oh, that's poor from Salah. Nunez was on his back. I mean, the odds were probably against him, the way he's been moving. But, yeah, it could have been a threatening position. 63-20 odd on the clock, people. Still only 1-0 to Liverpool. Appreciative to you lot tuned in, folks. It's getting hot in here. Let me turn on my fan. Diaz wins the first ball. Darwin Nunez. Nunez could be in here. He could be in here. Central C. He's not on this football ticket. It should be 2-0 Liverpool. He's doing the right things. I think he'll be all right, but... Oh, Walker just absolutely ripped someone. You got to fight him. Someone got ripped. Kevin De Bruyne. What's he going to do? Is he going to load up something? Kevin, that was a madness. That was shit. I don't know what he was doing there. I don't know what Kevin saw there. Darwin Nunez, you're getting in, you know, obviously, if you're getting in the right areas, that's a sign of good things. But come on, the touch got to be smoother. You know, it's saying the Portuguese league again. Literally smacked Edison in his face. I thought he was going to lift that. Oh, it looked like he had enough time, cost 100-odd million. It looked like he was going to lift it over him. Darwin Nunez not scared to throw himself to the floor, innit? Watching the match in real life made me realize how good Jesus' ball retention is. Come on. Come on, ref, what are we stopping the game for? Are you making more subs? Boy. Edison seems to have been shocked by that. And he just needs a minute to get himself together. Come on, ref. Ref, what's going on? I don't even know what's going on, man. What's going on, ref, man? Is this elite time wasting? What's going on? I don't know who. I think it looked like Harvey Elliott. Klopp has been giving people, you know, telling a couple men to warm up. ITV4 football highlights. Football League. I might as well record that. Why not? Appreciative to you lot tuned in, people. I said if Nunes is worth 100 million, Jesus is worth $1 billion. Bournemouth have completed all the documents for Marcus Tavernier deal with Middlesbrough. It's done. Full agreement for 12 million plus add-ons. Good for him, you know. His brother's captain for Rangers. He's playing in the Prem. There's just, I don't know what this stoppage in thing is going on, but yeah. Players stopped for a hot minute. Rodri wins the header, but it's back here to a red shirt. Phil Walcott has more Champions League goals than Zidane. Random football stat. Cucurella is not part of Brighton's squad in pre-season friendly versus Espanyol this afternoon. Not even on the bench after handing in a transfer request. Crazy. You know, it's probably, you know, it's going to get ugly now, isn't it? Really. Trent, throw in. Barely anything to talk about. People is getting hella flat. Trent finds Salah. No, he doesn't. Darwin Núñez. I mean, when your the first touch has got to be sharp. And on one hand, if you ain't got these things under lock and key in your 20s, you're never gonna have it. But I think he just got to make decisions quicker, be a bit sharper, man. That's a ball by Edison. Weighted pass across the floor. It's found Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin's been very poor in this second half. Alvarez had no chance there. Pardon me. Edison finds Trent. Trent wins a header. Salah. Cancelo does well there, to be fair with you. Rodri mops up. Appreciate you lot for tuning in. To stay up to date with DJ when he goes live, follow him on Twitter, Deluded Gooner 04, folks. Deluded Gooner 04. Let me put this on charge before this shit dies. Crazy. Diaz. This game is flat right now. City and Liverpool ruined their free-flowing football by signing Farmers League merchants. Harsh. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Glides past Trent. Glides past another. The shot doesn't quite open up for him. He finds Walker. Kevin De Bruyne swings it in first time. That's a ball. Edison gets a vital touch and mops up quite well. And, he's shanked it. But you know what? He's done just enough. Foden looks to take the throw in quickly. His more experienced City colleagues say, chill out. Cancelo, is he going to live a movie? DG thing? Fake shot. He even had me. Back to his Portuguese and City colleague Bernardo Silva, who also dipping and diving, gliding. What a player. Finds Phil Foden. Foden puts it in. Referee. Ref says no. It looked like that might have just hit Matip's hand as he tried to go for a header and it didn't bang. Liverpool could be on the break here. Diaz. Walker, recovery pace. Diaz has done well here. One touch too many. Thought they were in. And if you're Klopp, you want Liverpool to take advantage of that. Kevin De Bruyne attempts to swap play. Cancelo brings it down. That was forcing it. Haaland had no chance there. Giving the ball away cheaply. Starting to open up in segments as people getting tired. I mean, Diaz, that's terrible, man. Wanted one touch too many. Alvarez. Haaland. Kevin, that's a ball. Foden. Straight into Adrian. Adrian hasn't got a hold of it. It is 1-1. It's offside. It's not. Alvarez looked like he tapped that in. I don't know. Is VAR getting involved in that? The ref went, I think he flagged offside. A hand. Poor from Adrian, really. Poor from Foden, sorry. That's very harsh. And I don't think that stands. Offside, according to the linesman, VAR is available this game. I think VAR has to have a look at that. 103 likes. People have hit the like button. Thank you very much for doing so. Shout out the Twitch ones as well. I mean, it looked like the ref flag stayed down. It might be a blessing there. Is it for offside? Is it for a foul? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, people. This is the only downside to watching this match with no commentary. I don't know what's going on. Are they checking? I don't know. Let's have another look at that. Oh, Foden's not offside, you know. That should probably count. It should probably count. That should probably count, people, in my book. I think that's onside. And do you know what? I stand corrected, but I'm going to jump the gun and change this. I'll be amazed if that's not given. I'm going to change the scoreline. I'm not saying I'm confident in VAR, but I mean, that looks like nothing's wrong. I mean, Alvarez is offside by a hand, like his hand's offside in the build-up, but he doesn't interfere with play. It's all Foden. Foden's onside. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And Liverpool should be, you know, in trouble there. And it's in. Julian Alvarez. That's why, you know, maybe certain players will go. And he gets his first goal. It is 1-1, people. Like I said, I'm pretty confident that has to be given. Good luck for the young lad. Doesn't even know how to celebrate. Look at it. Good luck for the lad, man. For credit to the subs. Foden making a meal of it. You know, and I can't lie. I'm happy that that's been given as well because I'm tired of, you know, Adrian hasn't got hands on that. How many times have you seen Foden, like not Foden specifically, but what Foden did to Adrian? How many times have you seen someone challenge for the ball and goals and things are ruled out because the keeper is given, like the keeper's been fouled? Nothing wrong with that. Alvarez goal before Nunes, noted. And this is why you need to take your chances. Gundogan on. Got to take your chances, man. Kevin De Bruyne is off. Harvey Elliott is on for Liverpool as well. Grealish is shit. That's harsh, man. Pep leaving, man. He wants to celebrate. Just Milner's on. Boy, it's getting peaked now. And it's looking like pens. Trent. Well, to be fair, there is a fitness factor to consider. Oh, Milner's doing the rough look. Ink shaved in a minute. Goal. Hit the like button, people. Who's Grealish? Ain't he Gucci model? I need to start calling him Gucci again. Now if this was in the Prem, imagine taking off Trent and Kevin unless they're injured. Probably about fair that both teams scored at least one and conceded at least one today. Things are fine margins. Maybe the game looks different if Kevin De Bruyne in the first half takes advantage of his couple of efforts. Man said Haaland. Definitely not Haaland. Haaland could have scored, but Darwin Núñez has had two decent chances. Alvarez is taking advantage. Gundogan's on. Gundogan. Oh, I thought Foden was fouled there. Can't lie, City's players' ball retention is ridiculous, man. Ballers. I feel like Alvarez will be important with Sterling. And yeah, of course, Grealish is going to play a lot more. Alvarez is a baller for me. He can play across a couple of roles. Who knows? They might bring in one more. They got a couple of young players chomping at the bit. Pep's up to something. There's no way you let Zinchenko, Sterling, Jesus. Guys, again, like I said, City are the best team when it comes to a squad. There's no way you let these guys that might not be in City's strongest team will play week in, week out, but they've all played vital roles at moments. There's no way you don't have a plan. Obviously, Foden's come on and can play off that flank. That's a ball by Foden into Alvarez. Alvarez got to get his head up. You know, probably showing the levels there. You know, it has to be cleaner. He's tried to find Haaland. It is the right thing, but the quality isn't good enough. You know, Phil Foden, what a player, bro. What a player, Foden. The guy could be anything he wants in the future. And eventually, you know, Kevin De Bruyne, all of these guys won't be at City. You know, Foden will be the leader in a sense of even at Liverpool. There'll be a time where Van Dijk and these dons aren't there. I'm not saying Trent isn't one, but you're going to be the guy. Bernardo bobbing and weaving, puts in a cross with his right peg. It's gone over the goal. I think Gundogan on his day is a better player than Kevin De Bruyne. Not a better player, just a better system player. Hey, man, Gundogan, you're on the bench, man. Come to Arsenal, bro. You've done everything in the Prem. 2-year contract. Cool off. Straight to pens. Don't forget, people, if there's any funny business. Salah. Harvey Elliott. Darwin Núñez. Oh, that pass is poor and the run isn't good enough either by Darwin. So throw in for Liverpool. I swear it starts getting meaty. Foden's a ball. You can't run agendas. Not back in the beast though. Fabinho. Forgot his name there. Harvey Elliott. Fair score probably. Somebody said 2-2. It could have been that. It could have been 3-3. I don't think either team's done enough to say they deserve to be out and out winners here at this moment in time. 14 minutes left. Don't forget straight penalties unless something changes. Harvey Elliott. If he never got injured, he'd be an England international by now. I don't know what Salah was doing. Salah's moving like the one that never turns up for Egypt. Haaland. Haaland, man. Fix up, man. What kind of 1-2 is that? Thiago. He was lit in the first half. Been kind of quiet. Diaz has got the skillers in that, but he takes one touch too many in that, man. Sometimes he don't get his head up. He's South American, so I'm always going to gas it, but I think he flatters to deceive sometimes. I think he's a baller, though. Counter-attack here. Julian Alvarez on the run. What's he going to do? Got Foden and Haaland, so no one really. Alvarez done very well there. Gundogan. Rodri. What channel is the math one? I don't know, man. I don't know about maths, but this match is on ITV still. Gundogan. Come on, Central C. Run around, man. Thought you cut through with the local tugs and that. This is crazy, man. City seem in their element now. Seem a lot calmer after scoring. Bernardo Silva, the diminutive midfielder. What's he got up his sleeve? These boots, these green Adidas boots, everyone's wearing a wavy, isn't it? Diaz needs to be simple, too much flair. Switch of play here. Number 7, Cancelo in possession. What's he going to do? Milner not falling for nothing. Foden never wanted it. Harvey Elliott savaged it. Good defending. Good awareness. Bro, Milner showing I might be old, but I still got skillers as well. Taking Foden for his son, just letting him know you can't get the ball off me. I feel sorry for Alisson. Sometimes I think Liverpool players think they got Adrian, sorry. I think they got even me there. I think they got Alisson there. He's kicking his meaty. Gundogan. Liverpool players look slightly less fit than the City ones at this moment. Shout out Luca Maya, man. This Central C brother got too much commitment issues with his. How can you not rip one of them Chicago Dons in defense, man? Look at Ake. I'm cooling with my youngest. Carl Walker. Alvarez. Bernardo. The demons are starting to wake up for City. Gundogan. First time. Oh, Milner not falling for that. Experience saved him there. Milner finds Central C. Keeps it moving. Finds Mohamed Salah. Missed the excellent finish. Can he take on the Chicago brother? He puts a ball in. Nunes. You're meaty. It might be a handball though. I can't lie. That might be handball. Nunes, you're shit. You have to be shouting this handball. You are shit. You should have scored that. Big up Darwin Nunes. He'll be good, but that was meaty. Ball in the box. City can't take advantage of it. I don't know if I think VAR could have a look at that. I do think Liverpool have half a claim there. It's not intentional. Salah's ball into the box. Darwin, blood. To be fair, he's booted it onto his hand. Darwin is moving. Rub. Darwin looking rubby right now. I do think Liverpool have a claim. It'd be an extremely harsh one. I do think that's a handball slightly. I think that will be a pen. Slightly. I mean, it's a bit harsh. It's been headed straight down to Diaz. He's not looking. But boy, all this unnatural positions and shit. He's going to have a look. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's there, man. Salah missing another big game, DG. But when I point this out as an agenda, to be fair, Salah's not been as anonymous as he has been at times. Diaz is in trouble. I think that's a shag. But I do think, I've definitely seen harsher ones. It is a pen. I think it's a pen. Clear pen. Nunes is funny, hella funny. He can claim assist, definite pen. Ball to handle, but it's a pen because his hands are in an unnatural position. Pen for me. So yeah, it's a pen. Yep. The ref has pointed to the spot. Salah's going to take this and it will be 2-1 Liverpool. Right. Man are cheering Nunes like he meant to do that. Accidental drillings. I hear it. And it's lit for Salah, man. Best place to get a penalty, in it, right in front of your fans. And that's very poor, you know. Then Haaland had a chance as well with his head. I don't know for Nunes. That was meaty. City players doing all they can to waste time. You're better off. Diaz has been given / Cancelo. One of them's been given a yellow. You're better off to just accept it. My guess is Salah through the middle. There was nowhere. That's the biggest shake. Nunes was not hitting the target. That header was going somewhere else, blood. He could have had a hat-trick. I mean, he's getting into the right areas, but it's all rubby. Do I really want to praise a £100 million striker for getting in the right areas? That's like me getting in the right areas, turning up to work, but just being fucking shit at my job. I'm saying straight down the middle for Salah. I think he's going to wait for the keeper to move. Salah don't miss pens, man. Or if he does, I can't remember when he last did. Salah pen. Oh, to be fair, the keeper went the right way. It doesn't matter, though. Mr. Reliable Mohamed Salah has put Liverpool with 7 minutes plus a decent amount. I'd reckon about 5 minutes of added on with all the stoppages. Puts them ahead. Liverpool 2, City 1. Darwin Núñez just about lost his case. Crazy game of footy. Salah never in doubt there, innit? Never in doubt. Harsh, but still, man. His hands aren't in an unnatural position. He's not looking. He got shagged, man. Man said VAR in a community game, soft country. But man said Nunes is a Latino Andy Carroll. La Andy Carroll. I've met Andy Carroll. I used to work in Harvey Nicks. He's a cool guy, man. He's a cool guy, man. Liverpool fan, shameless, trying to say Torres was like this. Yeah, but Torres knew his thing, though. He knew he weren't the skillers. Naby Keita on for Liverpool. Thiago off. Thiago's done well, but any player on the pitch right now for both teams with pre-season that's got 84 minutes on their belt, that's good going into next week, I'd argue. Diaz. I can't lie. I know how it feels to concede a pen. I mean, I conceded 2 pens last season, and I scored in both games, so I know about get-backs, and we didn't lose any one of them. I know about get-backs, but I can tell you the next 10 minutes is one of the longest periods of your life. Man, mad thing. Crazy. Darwin Crouch. Now, at least I seen Peter Crouch score some bicycle kicks and them things there. Darwin tries a bicycle kick. He's going jail. He's going to, this is a serious GBH case. He's going to kill someone on the pitch. Manslaughter and that. I would hate to watch him do kick-ups. Of course he can. Harvey Elliott put himself about, but that was meaty. Loses the ball very cheaply. And that's the stuff being kicked out of City sales, man, because they look like they were taking the game. Thiago, for me, man of the match at the moment in this game. I hear that. Arms in an unnatural position. That's what shagged him. Anytime your arms are in an unnatural position like that and you're not looking, you're going to get shagged. God of me. Salah, no options for him, really. Salah begging for him. Has to do the solo thing. Bandulu dribbling, gets him past Cancelo. Pardon me, still on his J's, though. Begging for options. Salah's done well there. James Milner. To be fair, Milner's olden but golden, and you can't make him run up and down. Naby Keita, that's a ball from Harvey Elliott. First bit of defending, that case done well. Stays with his man. And to be honest, you can't put a price on, where Liverpool are attacking. They live the cop. Well, we call it the cop end for now. And Darwin Núñez again. What is deemed as an unnatural call? You need your hands to jump, so you. We know this, bro. You're right still. So it's Fugazi. The art of defending is done. Have to defend with your arms behind your back, of course. Sheg a leg. That's what I'm saying, man. Have to respect check, man. I mean, Crouch, man. I never forgive Crouch for rubbing out Jamaica in that friendly at Old Trafford, but still. Milner. Can't put a price on experience. One love to anyone who's hit the like button. 113 likes. I appreciate you lot. Most importantly, for watching the game with me and giving me your talking points, man. Privileged to be with you lot day in, day out. Again, across YouTube and Twitch. We watched Arsenal earlier. I would watch the women's final with you lot tomorrow, but I'm not going to be active. Liverpool could be in here. Get your head up, son. Do you know what? It's a fullback thing. I understand it. You never know when you're going to get in them positions again, Robertson. But if I'm real with you, that's very fucking shit from Robertson. Pardon my language. He has to put his hands up. You had options to your left, your right. You score that goal, City, your game, set, and match. If City do score, you're in problems. I get it. He's probably got kids and whatnot at the ground. His kids are there. His family members are there. But, boy, and if you don't buy a raffle ticket, you don't score. But, boy, on another day in the Prem, you got to pass that. The hardest thing to do is make the right decisions in life, much less football. Someone's had experience as Robertson in this context. I'd be bloody livid if I was Klopp there, I'd be bloody livid. You're watching the final tomorrow. I can't lie. I don't know if I want to. I want to, but Salah grabbing the golden boot again. We can't beat this guy. Say Jesus. Yeah, you're right. Salah still. Matip. Probably too composed for Liverpool fans like him, but he gets out of there. Naby Keita. A lot of decent options. Darwin Núñez, a bit obvious there. Didn't disguise it enough for Núñez. Ake gets something on it. 2 odd minutes. My guess is 4 or 5 minutes of added on time. Haaland, never. Van Dijk's a liar. Oh, God, Van Dijk's a liar. Van Dijk saying he got hit by Haaland. You're a liar. I rate it. Battle of the man buns. Haaland is lucid. Van Dijk's a liar. I respect it. Come on, man. Big lump like you acting like that killed you. Come on, brother. You meant to be like Thanos. Come on, man. I respect you, but come on, man. Fabio Carvalho. More trophies than Spurs. Keen to see how he cooks in the opportunities he gets for Liverpool this season. Diaz off. So what, you're going to be used as a winger? I mean, you, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, you could save Liverpool a couple bob if you lot can show that you can take on stuff. Carvalho is on. I'd imagine there's 5 minutes of added on time personally. Decent time, let the young lad get a couple touches of the ball. He's lit, man. Okay. Does the ball to hand rule still apply if the attempt is off target? I guess so. Because Darwin Núñez, he said they weren't hitting no target. That's a ball from Cancelo. There's 7 minutes of added on time, actually, people. Bernardo Silva puts a ball in. Haaland, monkey touch, dead. Still alive. Rodri's not going to buy a raffle ticket, so he ain't scoring shit. Carl Walker, can't lie. If Carvalho wanted to, he could have nicked that ball there. Bernardo Silva, lovely control and balance and all them things there. Foden dancing. Bernardo Silva, don't know where he was going, what he's on. It is a corner though. Is it a corner or a goal kick? I don't know, man. The camera angle's done me dirty in that regard. It's a corner. Time running out, really. If you're honest with yourself, time rapidly running out. But so far, so good. Corner has to be perfect. I don't think it is. Ake evades him. Never. I Liverpool cheat. Oh, okay, I'm about to say Carvalho could never say he's been fouled. Too much on that there. Oh, it's kept in. Oh, that might count. Oh, that's a shag. Haaland might have. That's a shag. Haaland's technically scored. Carvalho's going to learn quickly, boy. You can't be play to the whistle. Yeah, it's miles out. The ball's gone out. It was a good goal. Well, good improvisation there, but the ball's gone out of play. Yeah, Cancelo's their number 7, man. Shout out to you lot being tuned in, people. Crazy. Okay. Never. Hey, Darwin, I can't like this Darwin Nunes, brother, bro. Acting like everything's a fucking foul, man. Get up, man. Team's winning 2-1. They need you. Get up. Well, to be fair, you're doing the right thing where you stand. Nothing happened to you. You're good, man. Nothing happened to you, bro. You're big for nothing. Acting like you got color. You're a fucking liar, man. Firm that. I like it, though. Just don't want to see this now. We're so close to the game being done. Just allow it now. Please. Always on the floor. He loves it, bro. Moving like he's at Carney. That's a foul by Salah. Boy, just under 5 minutes for City to pattern something. I think Liverpool have got over the line personally, but who knows? We've seen 3 goals in a decent game. Both teams clearly not where they need to be, or where the managers and them would probably like to be. Milner's won the header and Darwin Nunes could be in here. Edison, yeah, done something. Bernardo Silva, horrible touch. Young Fabio Carvalho, bang it. Movie settings, young lad. Good maturity, fine. Salah. Salah tries to find Robertson, head it back across. He does. Nunes is 3-1. Darwin Nunes has scored. That was so self-inflicted. And that's what he needs to do. Darwin Nunes scores. He's going to get a yellow card, but who cares? You know, anything Alvarez can do, he can do better, I guess. And all's forgiven for Robertson. As I said, you score goals, everyone leaves you alone. City done and dusted. Liverpool can breathe. Liverpool have won the English Super Cup, mate. Their £100 million striker has come off the bench and scored. You know, Klopp has done very well in that regard. And that's a good look, man. Clearly the social media thing was getting to Nunes. He's always chatting. Bernardo Silva, horrible touch. Young Carvalho done very well. It's lovely from Salah to find Robertson. Robertson's done well to head it back across, which he didn't do last time in the first half. Darwin Nunes finally gets a header on target. Fantastic, really, for the lad. And he shuts up a couple of you lot running the agendas. That's what it means to Donny. And he gets the yellow card, but who cares? Curtis Jones. It's not, you know, it's not a big Liverpool game unless Curtis Jones comes on for 2 minutes. Good header from the lad. And that's what can save him. He gets in the right areas. I can't lie. If you've got Trent, typically, and Robertson, you'll do all right. He's actually wrong trying the header, but it paid off. I mean, you can't say it's wrong if he scored, man, to be fair with you. I hear you, but he's done the right thing. Who has actually come off for Curtis Jones? Salah? I don't know. I believe it is Salah. And then Nunes is going to be a menace to mark. Well, him and Haaland might not be anything to write home about technically, according to some fans, but they'll score, man. So it looks like a Haaland agenda. Looks like we move on. Battle of the man buns. People are busting case. Apparently, there's a pitch invader. Leaving mad. What do you mean, hold that? What you saying now? This ain't nothing to do with us. I don't give a fuck. Liverpool fans faking the importance, bro. I got nothing. This has nothing to do with me as a rah. Was that Alvarez or Cancelo trying flip flaps? This has nothing to do with me, Marcel. I don't give a shit. When we bucked City at Wembley, you know what happened. When we bucked you at this Community Shield, you know what happened, bro. You're not playing, bro. You can't play Arteta's tricky Reds at Wembley, or this ain't even Wembley. You get the point. Haaland agenda, boy, you know. Flares being thrown. Bernardo Silva, who massive ever, really. Foldinho, spill. Oh! Wallahi, Haaland, raw. Haaland. Less than 5 yards out, raw. Adrian's blushes, spared, Foden missed shot, spilt by Adrian. Nah. He's trying to get your Premier League career going, mate. He's trying to kick off your career in England. You could do that in Bundesliga. Welcome, mate. You cook, but today is not your day. Raw. Raw. 7 minutes. Adrian's done all right. Raw, Haaland. Raw. Nah, Haaland. Nah, Haaland. Oh, Marcel. Okay, cool. My bad. I was thinking, right, Marcel, why are you on me? What'd I do? Like, I was watching football, dog. Liverpool have won it. Liverpool. And you'll never walk alone. Darwin, good luck. Right, man, celebrate like he just bust a life sentence. Good luck for him. Salah and Cole do the job. A Salah penalty, a goal from Darwin Núñez sinks hearts. And who actually scored the first? Who actually scored Liverpool's first? I'll get this. Nah, who actually scored Liverpool's first? Trent, Núñez, Salah scored the 3. Obviously, Alvarez come off the bench and scored. Foden did well. I mean, the scoreline would have looked a lot better. Had Haaland just poked that home. Haaland could have had 2 today, 2 real good chances. We all remember where he should have headed, and he's tried some donkey kick thing. It didn't bang. And then, bro, my man's missed from, is that even 5 yards? Haaland, raw. Crazy. No Jesus, no party, blood. Wait. Shit. This might just make Pep do the mad thing in the market quickly. I don't know. I mean, we saw 4 goals, and I still don't think it's a game that we're happy with from a neutral perspective. If you're Liverpool, you're obviously happy. City don't look ready. Liverpool don't look ready by their own standards, but you're never going to be ready. You're not going to look like you've been doing preseason till midway through the season. Other than me. But at least, bro, Darwin can say I played a hand, and Darwin Núñez can say I had a hand in both goals. You can't draw out my thing. Haaland's just been running around, blood. Oh, what that? I'm still in disbelief. A man, if you never watched that, a man smacked the crossbar. Like, he actually smacked the cross, like, walloped it. That must be, he must have thought that I scored already. Bro. But Jesus with the, Eddie with the, you get me? Could never, bro. Could never. Would have scored that. My brothers would have scored that. Marquinhos would have scored that. I didn't even see, he played too tough for Arsenal. But I'm happy the Premier League's back, man. Agendas. Bro, it's long. Haaland. I told Haaland, welcome to the Prem. This is what happens. It's not sunshine and rainbows, player. It is not sunshine and rainbows, boy. Now you're Mr. 90 million pound man. They're on to you. How did you miss that? Baresi. Haaland. Brazy. I mean, no, Gabriel Jesus specifically for City against Liverpool. Brazy, bro. Man missed from about 2 yards. How did he get the elevation in that? Why is Darwin moving like he won the league? Because he knew he weren't going on social media. I mean, Haaland will get it right, but I'm here for the agendas, man. If that was Jesus, you know when it's Jesus' time, they want him. Liverpool fans shouting Núñez like, let's be real, Haaland's still going to bang more goal. He might, but today Liverpool have won. And it's so bad, I know even Lukaku's probably laughing at that. Crazy. Even that you was on Love Island with the shit goal scoring record that, you know, he was going out with the knee, could laugh at that, and he's anything but clinical. The fell. This is why I love the Premier League, man. It's welcome to the Prem immediately. Boy. Crazy. And I told you, it's not a wouting for Haaland. It's not a wouting for Haaland. It's not a wouting. You know, everybody's looking at you now. We're on you. It's long. Haaland's going to do lit stuff, but boy, today you have to, you know, every dog has their day. Today it's lit. Today it's not you. Jesus would never, man. With Jesus, with Jesus, everything's possible. Boy, could never. Boy, crazy. So yeah, Liverpool have won the Community Shield, mate. Credit to Liverpool. Commiserations to City. We'll have to see what the season's having, man. It's Liverpool 1, City 0 in this trophy hunting. They counted my man out. Nunes is peak out here. I mean, Ainsley Maitland now scored in the cup final. His career went off, but now playing hard. Bob, it doesn't even matter. Nunes is going to score goals just because he gets into the right areas. They might be scruffy, they might be scummy, but he will score goals. If he stops scoring goals, then it's agendas. And Liverpool don't really care. You know, I wouldn't say Jota, Salah, or him are pleasing on the eye. But yeah, I think even Mahrez will look at this a bit funny as well. Real Juventus tonight, that could be mad. That could be mad. That could be brazy. I cannot cap. That could be. It's long, man. Obviously, what were the results of the prediction? Pay out the people, them, please. Pay out the people, them, please. Twitch gang. But yeah, man. That's that really, man. And, you know, it's been a long day on YouTube and Twitch. Obviously, with that being said, people, you know, we've seen 4 goals. It's been a good game. Commiserations if you're a City fan. Congratulations if you're a Liverpool fan. We go again. The Prem's back in it. But on that note, hit the like button if you haven't. Thank you to everyone who has done such. Let's go raid Rance's channel if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, peace.
There's always just that active red light defending. I think it's like